Hello to all my uniques out there. This is your favorite girl, Akudo. Welcome to today's live. Guys, I cannot explain to you guys today. mm, 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 mm. Today, today is a different day. I cannot explain to you guys, but we move. We move. Precious, I see you. Precious Okoye, I see you. Return so for how are you, Mama? Adebisi Bose, how are you? Emeka Stanley Ude, how are you? Victoria, how are you, my love? Good evening, ma. Aisha, how are you doing, baby? How are you? Taiwo, how are you? Good evening, ma. Good evening, my love. Christopher Simon, mommy, good evening. Good evening, my baby. How are you? Annabelle, how are you? Good evening, ma. Good evening. Good evening. Guys, how are we doing today? Good evening, mommy. How are we? How are we? Dami, how are you? Guys, as you're coming in, share, invite your friends, tell them to come on board. Oh, Mama Unique, Sandra, how are you? Much love to you too, baby. Much love to you. Good evening, ma. Good evening, Onyinye. Chuku. Good evening, my love. Lucy Ndidi Amaka, how are you? Good evening, ma. Good evening. How are you guys doing? How is everybody doing? Let me see. Florence. Hey. Florence, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Good evening, ma. Merry Christmas. Oh my God, ma. Florence, I'm happy to see you, baby. I am so happy to see you. Florence Akindeji, my one and only. How are you? Judith Ikaba, how are you? Merry Christmas, my love. Chidimma, good evening, ma. Good evening, my love. How are you? Tochi, Agada Bachiruzo, one. Good evening. Tochi, how are you doing, baby? How are you? How are you doing? I'm doing great. You look good. I look sick, girl. I don't look good. I look sick. I'll tell you guys a story. I'll tell you a story of today. Excuse me. I'm waiting for everybody to come and go knock on a story. Correct story. Correct story. Hey, my nurse, I throw a salute to the only resident nurse in the building. In the building. Mommy, how was the celebration? It was good. We thank the Lord. We thank the Lord. It was good. I'm fine, mommy. Christopher said, sorry, mommy. Christopher, you won't even believe it. There's no need. If I tell you, you won't believe. I'm telling you. You look dull. Akideji. I woke up this morning. My unique. The leg did not work. Oh. The hands, nothing. Back. Oh. No part of my body was working. These children took me to the gym and I was there. This morning I woke up and was like, and then these children had the guts to come into my room and tell me, Mommy, get up, we're going again. I say, me, get out of my room. I will go in the evening, not this morning, because every part of my body is hurting. But they say it's because it's my first time. So, guys, pray for me, pray for me. Pray for me, oh, mommy. I'm in a church program now. We'll join us soon. All right, baby. All right, my darling. All right. Let me hear from Emeka. Emeka say, Emeka, I don't want to lose weight, though. I just want to be healthy. I just want to be strong. That's all. I don't really want to be slim. I'm not really a slim person. I don't want to be slim. I'm good. I'm curvaceous. I'm good. I just want to be able to every part of my body. No, who is not working. Hi, Florence. This is my first time. It was no joke. Those children did not understand this was my first time. So every part, I can't lift my hand. Ah, it hurts. I think that thing I was pulling. Whew, I can't lift this one hurts. But they say if I like they told me they're still at the gym, they haven't even come back. Those children go real fast. I'm like, I'm like, Jesus Christ. I told them, please let me rest this morning. Let me do in the evening. I can't. They say, but I have to continue. That if I don't continue, it doesn't get better. So I have to continue. I'll go this evening with them. I will not be Lillian. Blessed Ugo, see Ugo. Changing came. Return suffer the call. No, he said, make una come on, no, come on, no. Guys, today we're going to talk about abusive relationship. I put it on Sabisa today, but I couldn't do it because we had a lot of talk, and then it was now different from what we were talking about. We were talking about, the lady that the husband had a child, so I didn't want to bring it in. So I said, let me bring it today. Okay, abusive relationship. So many of my uniques come to my DM and they're asking me, Mommy, how do I know I'm in an abusive relationship? Mommy, how do I know he's because sometimes, let me be honest with you. Like I was talking to one of my sisters, she was like, how can you not know you're in abusive? I said, sister, you don't know. When you are in it, you do not know. Because you begin to treat your abnormal like it's normal. If you're used to being slapped, you think it's normal. When he gets mad, he slaps you, and then you slap him back, and then when you drop okra and okoko. So this is how you guys do it. So because it's an abnormal thing, and it has become your daily routine, now you're beginning to normalize it as the real thing. That's why they say most people that are in toxic relationship, in abusive relationship, they do not know. It's you that is outside that will say, nah, every day, Mama Unique, even when you ask them, why is your eyes blue? They say, oh, they had an accident. They hit it on the door. They fell from the step. They hit their eyes on the cabinet. They lie. Because to them, this is what is normal. It's between what husband and wife do. Is how people fight. What is the big deal? Why do I have to tell you my story? It's not a big deal. But for you, my uniques, remember what I told you guys, knowledge is power. When you know better, you do better. So today we're going to talk about some of the signs that when you begin to see them, my sister, you know something is not right. My brother, you know something. Women are not the only ones that are being abused, though. Men are also being abused. Men are also going through a lot. Some women, hey, how fire and bomber. The men are the ones dodging, crying. Some men, their wives na piano like like Ojibo total. Some women are just cantankerous like that. So don't always think they say that it is only 18%, either 18% or 20% men that report abuse. Majority of the men don't. Because we live in a society where if my husband comes out and tell you people, oh, Mama Unique is abusing me, you people say, come on, go sit down, look at you. Mama, this little Mama Unique here, because Gaga not judge. See, so because of that, men don't speak up. Men hold on to it. So many of these my unique brothers, if I give them chance, they will tell you how their girlfriends will be slapping them, how their girlfriend will take their money, will hook them like this and say you're not going anywhere. We'll hold their trouser and say you're not going anywhere. We'll break their car, we'll puncture their tires, we'll go to their work and show out. All those are abuse. But because we live in a man's world, a world where we think a man is stronger, so men don't even say it. They keep quiet. They don't mention it. So most of these men you see in the beer parlor, they get off work and they go to the beer parlor and stay. What do you think they're doing there? Sometimes they want to get real drunk before they go home because they don't want to deal with their wives. They don't want to deal with their wives when they are sober. So they make sure they don't drink, and they are confused of drinking. So when they come back like this and just gradually find their bed and just until the next morning they go to work because these women abuse them. But it is very common for a man to abuse a woman because we believe women are the weaker sex. Okay. All right, let me say hi some more, then we start. Adobe Vivian, how are you doing, baby? Mommy, you are a very woman. Some what? Some slim people can't do that. I'm a very strong woman, right? I was kicking. I was trying to kick that thing. My legs could not go up. And my son had the guts to tell me, Mommy, kick higher, higher. I said, get out of here. Oh. Hi, God of mercy. That was too much work, guys. You guys will not believe it. Every part of my body is hurting. I told them I'll continue. They left around maybe 9. Those children go to the gym and they stay 3 hours. You think I can be? Jeez, maybe one day I'll grow into it, but no, I can't. I cannot. Good evening, mommy. Good evening. How are you? Annabelle, how are you, mama? Looking good. This Annabelle, you don't understand. Mama's body is hot. Even you and Chukuma join. No, guys, do you have a sister, a brother who you know is in an abusive relationship, is in a toxic relationship? You've been telling them, but they say, "Na lie, you're jealous." Tag them. Sister, tag. Come here from Mama Unique. You're not hearing from me. Come here from Mama Unique yourself. Tag them. I'm going to give you guys some of the things, some of the signs you should look out for, and then I'm going to let you guys come in and tell me, have you ever been in a toxic relationship? How did you deal with it? How did you come out of it? How did you stop it? Some people will tell you, some people will tell you that they stopped it. Some people will tell you that they have ban of life. Mhm. And of life. Okay. I try them in the morning. Network has had the busy, but I can try again, Ma'am Micha. Mm. Uh-uh. So, guys, let me see. Okay. Oh, sorry. Let me lower the volume and then take this out of vibration. Put it on vibration. All right, guys. So sometimes, have you ever been in an abusive relationship? Do you have a sister that is in one? Do you have a cousin, a sister, a mom, a brother? How did they deal with it? Remember, iron sharpened iron. I don't have the answer. You might have the answer. Through your experience, through your history, through your story, you might help somebody. When I get so happy after I do my life and I go to my DM and I say, Mommy, what you were saying today was about me. I could not believe it. Thank you. It makes my day. It makes my day. Not everybody wants to come up and talk, but they write me DMs and tell me. So, guys, have you been in one? Your mom, your sister, how did they come out of it? This is an opportunity for us to share. Okay. So let me see before I go. Is it Abdul Yusuf? Welcome, Kona Prince. Merry Christmas to you, my own evangelist. Welcome, welcome, Dennis. Pleasure. Love you, Chiamaka Honye. Love you, love you, love you, love you. Aisha, welcome. Letan Sandra, welcome. Ihedi Stella. I was so scared when I was watching you kicking that thing, girl. My leg. I can't explain to you people. There's no need. There is no need. Tina Ikwumeze, nwanne mmadụ, nwunye dede, nwunye dede. Tina is my sister. That's my sister. Tina, I hope you guys enjoyed your Christmas. Yes, we did. Yes, we did. Aisha, I see you. Annabelle. Okay, now let's go. Before I give you some of the signs, I want to show you guys something, okay? I have some pictures I want to show you guys. Guys, oh Lord, guys, some things are happening. One of my unique sent me this. One of my unique sent me this. Let me see. Let me see. If you see this woman's back, my sisters, if you see this woman's back, you will tell yourself, let this not be your sister, let it not be your brother, let it not be somebody you know. Okay? I'm going to read her story and then I'm going to, after reading her story, and then I'm going to go ahead. I want you guys to listen and listen real good. Okay? I tried to avoid doing this because of how I was raised and because of my boys. She's a mother of boys. but I have been pushed, and it is time for the world to hear my voice and my side of the story. She said this is the time for the world to hear her. She has been pushed. Okay. I left my marriage on the 15th of April 2022. That's like a couple of months ago, because my life was almost taken away from me. I was that woman who stood and was ready to build a beautiful family with, I won't say the name. She wrote the name here, but I don't want to say the name. Build a beautiful family with Mr. O. I'll just call him Mr. O. Okay? I had a beautiful dream planned out, but the more I tried, the more my life was put on the line. For years, I suffered in silence. I was treated like a common criminal. I was abused in public. A lot of people had seen my nakedness. A lot of people have seen my nakedness. In some cases, when Mr. O will beat me because he would destroy my clothes, he beats me and then tears my clothes. So everybody around where he's beating me, in public, in front of family member, in front of friends, depending on in what mood. If he gets angry here, he hits me here and he will tear my clothes. So almost everybody has seen my nakedness. Everybody has seen me. Then she continued, I have lost my memory before. They beat her so hard that she had a concussion and her memory was gone. She couldn't remember anything. But later, God restored it. She finally healed, and that concussion went away and her memory came back. Okay? I have scars on my body. She has scars all over her body today because of Mr. A. I was depressed and almost gave up, but God saved me. All right. I was still married to Mr. O, but he spoils my name. He tells friends and family members, anybody that care to listen, he makes up stories about me. You see what I don't understand. You're busy telling everybody I'm such a bad woman. So why are you still here? Okay? He said in our church, everywhere, that's how she castigates me. All right? I'm gonna show you guys the picture. Okay, that is the first picture of her and her husband. This is the second picture. Hold on, let me see. Can you guys see it? Ah, this is the second picture of her and her husband. Then look at her back. My unique, look at a woman's back. Do you see this? Oh, I don't know why it's not clear. Hold on, let me see. Uh-huh. Do you see her back? Those are scars on her back. Okay? Then she said, look at her hand. So you guys can see it. Oh, this thing is not letting me do it. So, look at her hand. See her hand? Okay? Guys, when you look at this kind of story, this lady was married to a man who professed, I don't know what the issue is. We don't know what is going on. We were not there. But what we know is that she said that they beat her in public, in private, in school, in church, anywhere. Then they will naked her. They beat her so badly that she lost her memory. And then he came back. She still lives with the man. And then at the end of everything, come rain, come sunshine, come everything, she has a lot of scars on her body. She has things, like they say, is this battle scars, like things that remind you of what you have been through. Some people call it beauty scars. Is the things that tell you where you have been and where you are now. Okay, and then you begin to ask yourself this question. When I read this, my unit sent me this, and I was like, did she not know that this wasn't healthy for her? Did she not know that this wasn't healthy for her children, for her boys? What was she teaching her boys? That is the normal question we'll ask, because we think it's something she can do by her power. It's not what you can do by your power. Abuse has a way of suppressing you, belittling you, gaslighting you, making you feel like you are a nobody, making you feel like nobody will listen to you, making you feel like, oh, maybe it's my fault. If I didn't say that, maybe he wouldn't have hit me. If I didn't do that, maybe he would. Then you are always on your toes. You are trying always to do something that you feel will not make him or her mad. Okay? So now that we have that, then you ask yourself, what is abuse? Okay? I want to take just one definition before I tell you guys some of the signs, my uniques, you should look out for before I let you guys start coming in. Okay? Definition of abuse says abuse is when someone causes us harm and distress. Okay? It can take many forms, ranging from disrespect to causing someone physical or mental pain. It can occur in someone's home, care home, hospital, or public place. Often, the people who commit abuse are taking advantage of a special relationship. Most of the time, the people that commit abuse are people you are in a relationship with, either a love relationship or a business relationship or a partnership relationship. It can happen anywhere, but they think they can have advantage over you, so they take over from you. My uniques, you see, when you see signs, some of these signs I'm going to tell you, when you see signs that this man or this woman is abusive, don't dismiss it. My brother, you are dating a girl, okay? You want to marry a girl. Every time she gets angry, boom, she will hit you on your hand. Every time she asks you for money and you don't give, boom, she will hit you. And you think, ah, he's cute, stop hitting me. That is how we start. So don't say Mama Unique did not tell you. That is how we start. She will start with little here, little that, little this, little, and the next one is boom, boom. They start, that is punching daylights out of you. When you, as a woman, you're dating the man, he gets angry, boom, he hits his hand on the wall and breaks the wall. You say, oh my God, he loves me. That's why he's so angry. He loves me. He's so jealous because he loves me. One time, there is a thin line between love and hate. Before you know it, that love that is making him hit the wall because you said hi to somebody, when he marries you, it will make him begin to no longer the wall, he will start hitting you. My uniques, what do? We empower you so you can shine your eyes. We empower you so you can see what is good for you. My unique, the first sign that you are somebody, please put this down for me. As I'm giving you these signs, I want you to put it in the comment section. The first sign that you are in an abusive relationship is you lose yourself. You used to be happy, you're no longer happy. You used to be relaxed, you're no longer relaxed. You used to have peace, now you're always scared. You're always on your tippy toes. Once he opens that door, once he comes into the house, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? Okay. You want me to get your food? You want me to get your food? Yeah. You're watching him to see if he's angry. Hey, the Bible said there shall be no peace for the wicked, though. You have lost who you are as a human being, sister. You have lost who you are as a human being, my brother. You can't hang with your friends because once your woman comes in our house, you cannot watch football because she doesn't want you to watch football. You cannot, you cannot be yourself anymore. You used to be a jolly good fellow. Now you're no longer a jolly good fellow. You are sad. You are miserable. You are unhappy. You are uncomfortable. My sister, that is number one sign that you are in a toxic relationship. You are in an abusive relationship because in a relationship, you are supposed to be who you are. You're supposed to be yourself and enjoy being yourself. But when you are not yourself, you cannot even be happy for who you are. Sister, something is wrong. Something is wrong, my brother. Don't say I didn't tell you. I want to go real fast because I want to hear from you guys. Number two, you lose your voice. You don't have a voice anymore. You know how you can tell your boyfriend or your husband or your fiancé, hey babe, this thing is very good, but maybe let us do. You are so scared to suggest. You're so scared to come up with opinion. You're so scared to even voice. You can't even hear your own voice because that voice might get you a tesham, a pusham, a cookam, a come, and that's why you just keep quiet because you don't want trouble. Number two sign, guys, put it down, is losing your voice. The first one is losing yourself, losing who you are. The second one is losing your voice. You cannot be able to say, babe, that is so good, but if you do it this way and do it this way, it might be different. You are so scared to make suggestions. You're so scared to give your own view. You're so scared to get your opinion because you don't know what will follow your opinion. Boom, boom, might follow your opinion. Tash, 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 might follow your opinion. Might follow your opinion. Push might follow your opinion. All kinds of abuse might follow your opinion. My sister, my brother, if you're noticing you are losing yourself and you're losing your voice in that relationship, those are the two signs that you are in a toxic, abusive relationship. Number three, you begin to become a people pleaser. You do everything to please him, you do everything to please her, even to your own detriment. The man will come to you and say, I want threesome. You say, okay, if that's what you want. The man will say, oh, I want you to go get 5 other girls and bring to the house. That's how I want it. I don't want trouble. That is what you want. Now let me please you. You go way beyond who you are to please somebody, even when it is against you, your values, your faith, your belief system. It is against it, but you do it because you say, well, he loves me now. Let me please. You don't please people over your own self. We are all people pleasers in a little way or the other. I please my husband please me, I please my children. But there must be a line in that pleasing whereby you don't cross over from trying to please somebody and begin to displease your own self. You begin to do things that are detriment to your own self. That is number three sign. Things that you value, you now don't value anymore. Things that you don't want to do, you are now forced to do them because you don't want him or her to be mad at you. You don't want him or her to be angry at you. You are beginning to displease yourself to please them. Sister, that is number three reason. Number three signs you are in an abusive relationship. Number four, isolation. They begin to isolate you. They begin to tell you they don't want your mother. They begin to tell you they don't want your sister. They begin to tell you that your best friend is not good for you. They begin to tell you they don't want you to work. They begin to tell you your co-workers are jealous of you. You should stop that work and stay at home. You can't go anywhere unless they go with you. You cannot even say hi to the neighbor unless they are there with you. Sister, that is not love. Oh. Somebody put it in the comment section for me because sometimes we confuse it as love. That is not love. If anybody has been telling you, oh, it's because he loves me, it's because he loves me, that's why he doesn't let me go anywhere. Now, lie, yo. That is the fourth reason, isolation. Do you know what isolation does? He isolates you or she isolates you from everybody that will tell you, Akudo. What is going on with you? Akudo, are you thinking right? So they isolate you from family that will come and point out that, Akudo, what is going on? They isolate you from friends that will come and point out, Akudo, they will isolate you from everything you hold there. They know when you go to work, you might go there and somebody will tell you something. So they stop you from, oh, I'm rich. I don't want you to work. Stay home and just be a housewife. And you say, oh, he loves me so much. He said I should stay home and not do anything. Sister, check it double. Make sure you go sit down with your paper and check. And make sure he really does not want you to work because he has the money, or he don't want you to work because he's trying to isolate you where nobody will see or talk to you. There are some men that are very rich. They don't want their wives to work. And it's not because they're jealous, they're insecure. No, they just don't want you. They want you to take care of the children. But those wives still have businesses. Those wives still have things that people are running for them. Most of them, may not have businesses, but they go volunteer to Cancer Society. They go volunteer to AIDS Society. They are into non-profit. They are into charities. So he's not trying to isolate you. He just don't want you to be accountable to somebody, but he wants you to pursue your hobby, pursue your vision. This one that say, there are some women that will tell their man, fine boy, no pimple. I don't want to make you walk. Oh, sit down here. I'll be going and walking because I don't want girls to chase you. Babe, that is toxic. That's not love. Oh. If a man or a woman loves you, they want you to achieve your goal. They want you to find what drives you. They want you to know what moves you. They don't want you to just sit down and look and they chocolate money. What else do you do? Get a non-profit. Do something. Contribute in the society. Do something and change something. My uniques. That is number 4 sign. Isolation is number 4 sign that you are in an abusive relationship. Number 4 will take us to number 5, control. They isolate you so they can control you. That way, if I don't have any friend in Atlanta, I don't have anybody that visits me in Atlanta, I don't have anywhere I go to work in Atlanta, my family does not come. My sister Tini Ukumezie, who is my Unye Dede, does not speak to me. Nobody talks to me. It's only me and Nelson, and my children. I don't talk to nobody. I don't go nowhere. I don't even go to church unless he's there with me. Don't you know that is a form of control? They tell you what to wear. They tell you how to talk. They tell you, even when they take you out to a restaurant, they will order food for you. They tell you what to eat. Even when they know you don't like it. Babe, I don't want to eat rice. Can I order beans? Oh, no, beans is not good for you. You eat rice. Control. Whenever you notice in our relationship, somebody is very controlling to you, controlling, and then they make you get your phone. I'll check your phone. I will check your gas. I will see when you left, you had a full tank. Now you're back, you have a half tank, and it requires only quarter tank to go to work. Where did you go? Sister, that's not love. Oh, we always think it's love. Oh, he loves me. He's so jealous of me because he loves me. She, that is control. Make sure you know the difference between control and caring for you. Caring for you, babe. It's raining outside. Why do you want to go to the mall? Babe, you have to be very careful. Oh. The roads are slippery. Be very careful so you don't hurt yourself. But babe, in my own opinion, no, stay. Why don't you go tomorrow? Go to the mall tomorrow. The roads are very slippery. That is caring for you. But when they tell you, babe, you're going to the mall. No, you don't go to the mall. You don't go today. You don't go tomorrow. Whatever you want to go buy in the mall, give me. Write it down. Write it down on this piece of paper. Let me go buy it for you. I don't want you living in this house. That's control. That's not caring for you. That's control. Guys, I tell you these things because I want to empower you so you can know the difference. Because most of us, he checks on my phone every time. When I go and come back, he smells my underwear to make sure I didn't do anything. He's crazy. He loves me. Now, lie, yo. If he smells that thing and smells something he doesn't want, bush, 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 bush. Control, isolation. You have lost who you are. You have lost your voice. Control is number 5 sign that you are in an abusive relationship. Number 6, humiliation. They try to humiliate you. They try to gaslight you. They try to belittle you. You can be in the midst of people, and they will say, Tina, you're so beautiful. Hey, this your girl, this which girl? Look at her. That hair she has on her hair, I bought it. That dress, even the surgery, I just paid for her surgery. This was not the way she used to be now. It's me. Everything is me. Sister, that is humiliation. That is an insult. They do what we call public assault. No kolota, na worry. They disgrace you, they humiliate you, they belittle you, because the only aim they have is to bring you a notch down. They think they are up here. And once their friends try to put you up here, they belittle you. If their friends say, you're such a good teacher. Oh, my friend told me you're such a good teacher. Which good teacher? This one that can't even write lesson plan. I'm the one writing the lesson plan for her now. She cannot teach you. Teach what in our place? Forget it. Do you see humiliation? Anything that promotes you above what he thinks you are or what she thinks you are, they try to put it down. If in a man's case, a woman might see you and say, nah, bro, you look good, though. You started looking, this business is good for you. You will see her, she'll say, which business? That's my money. He had nothing now. I made him. You know that now. I'm the one that made him. Look at God. And I made you, and I cannot make you too. When you hear them begin to speak that big grammar, that is humiliation. They don't want you to believe in yourself. They don't want you to have confidence. They don't want you to have high self-esteem. They don't want you to think you are all that and a bag of chips. So what they do is they bring you down. They humiliate you. Every time people gather, they make you the butt of the joke. Guys, you have people like that in your life. Whenever there is a gathering of girls, every girl with their boyfriend, every boyfriend with their girl, that's when your man wants to belittle you. That's when he wants to tell them how your breast is now flat. That's when he wants to tell them, you see that, you see her butt has fallen. That's when she wants to tell you, that girl, did you put your cologne on today? Did you put your cologne on today? You know, sometimes, or they will, in front of everybody, they turn around and ask you, Nne, did you brush your teeth? Because I think I can. Well, take gum, eat this gum, please take this gum. That's humiliation. They want to humiliate you. They want to belittle you. They want to gaslight you. They want you to begin to doubt yourself. That's what humiliation does. Because if I come out here and be talking to you guys, and then my husband comes in here and say, Akudo, get off that phone. Get off that life. So come on, will you get off that life? Look at you here trying to talk nonsense. You yourself, are you good? That's humiliation. He just humiliated me in front of you guys so he can put me under check, so he can control me, so he can tell me what to do. My sister, that is number 6 sign. I hope you guys are putting it in the comment section for me. Number 6 sign that you are in an abusive relationship. Number 7 is verbal insult. They use this their mouth and finish you. They will call you every name in this book except the one your mother gave you. They can never call you Akudo. He's stupid, idiot, anybody, anoya, ashawo, idiot, anoya dekage, nketa, oshicha, oke, umbrene, ochicha. They call you everything in this world because verbal abuse is one of the powerful forms of abuse. Because you see, when I hit you, it heals. But when I speak with my words hurt. They cut deep inside you. You can forget the day I hit you, but you don't forget the things I said to you. Because those things I said to you, always, even when you want to be happy, the devil will come and say, hey, Akudo, look when you chifere, God. What did you see when you believe? Akudo, eleghị izuzu gị, eche mmadụ gị si iwe an idiot. Akudo, echekarịala, eleghị na ọtụtụ gị ọchị, eche mmadụ gị si iwe onye ara. Words are powerful. That's why I teach you guys in my unique. Mind what you say to your spouse. If I go out there and you people might even, you have become my family, so it will hurt me. If I go out there and somebody I don't know sees me on the street and say, Onyara, Onyara, I'll just look at you and say, this one is out there, because I have no relationship with them. It doesn't hurt me. But when my husband comes to me and say, Akudo is very stupid, it hurts me to the core of my being. You know why? Because this is somebody I love. This is somebody I believe in. This is somebody I think we are a team. And look at you talking to me like that. That's what humiliation does. Humiliation belittles you. It makes you feel like you are a nobody. It makes you feel like you are nothing. And those are one of the signs. And then they go to verbal abuse, verbal insult. They will look at you. I went to your village, a village girl, and I picked you from the gutters and I brought you here. How dare you? They want to use their mouth and finish you. What's hot, my unique? When that man or that woman who said they want to marry you, who has put a ring in your finger, but all they do is to belittle you and cut you to size with their mouth. They humiliate you, not by their action only, but by verbal abuse, verbal insult. They give it to you back, front, and center. My sister, that is number 8 sign that you are, no, number 7 sign you are in an abusive relationship. That will take us to number 8, physical abuse. They begin to hit you. You know, people think physical abuse is number 1 abuse. Come closer, let Mama Unique tell you. Physical abuse is normally the last kind of abuse. The first kind of abuse is verbal and emotional abuse. Because emotional, you don't see it. Oh, honey, they don't speak to you. You bring food, they will not eat. That is psychological, emotional. They are messing with your psyche. They come into the house. You say, hi, honey, welcome. Oh. He will look at you and go, what did I do? What did I say? That messes you up more than hitting you. The hitting part is the last stage because now they have done verbal abuse, they have done emotional abuse, they have done psychological abuse, they have done mental abuse, and they still don't get you under control. Then they move to physical abuse because physical abuse can come and get you under control. So when you are in a relationship, every time you speak your mind, every time you use your voice, every time you say something they don't like, how about a karat like when I was in the gym, how about the itusham? Hey, they not on top of you, drug it and My sister, we are lovers. We are not fighters. You are not Cassius Clay. You are not in a UFC wrestling kind. You are not a wrestler. This is a celebration of love. This is not a celebration of war. My uniques, shine your eyes. A man that is hitting you when you guys are getting to know each other will not stop hitting you when you guys get married. A woman that always, when she doesn't get her way, slaps you when you are not married to her, is going to slap you too when you get married to her. And it gets worse. Ọkụkọ ụkwụ nji a na-ere ya na nwa di ala. Most of the time, you bring your good foot out, and then when you relax, you now bring the bad foot. So if already you're dating them and they're bringing their bad foot forward, my sister, that shows they are not playing with you. Shine your eyes. We want to empower you so you can empower yourself. All the Edu Japan, all the Ugo Malaysia, you remember the post I posted? Everybody is back now to marry you. At that hotel, when you say something, now where are you going? I thought you said you're going to see my family today. Yeah, well, it's okay. I think he will stop. He loves me. Sister, that's not love. Love is kind. Love is patient. Love does not keep record of wrongdoing. Love is a beautiful thing. Love does not hurt. The Bible says, greater love has no man like this, that a man will lay down his life for his friends. Love is sacrificial. Love is giving. Love is trying to make sure that the people you love are comfortable. Love is not physical abuse. Love is not emotional abuse. Love is not verbal insult. Love is not you losing your voice. Love is not you losing who you are. Love is not humiliation. Love is not control. Love is not all that. My unique, shine your eyes. That's number 8. Number 9, I'm going to give you guys 10 so because I want to hear from you guys. Number 9, say fault finding. Whenever, you see, people don't know this one because you people think, oh, it doesn't matter, it doesn't matter. Whenever you are with somebody and every time everything is your fault, sister, take off your glasses and look the second time. That's a form of abuse. Everything is your fault. Why did you not clean the door? You see, it's because you didn't clean the door. That's why people broke in. It's because you said you were coming yesterday and you came today. Maybe that's why the soup went bad. It's because you did not fix the bed. Everything they find fault with you. Everything is your fault. There is nothing you do. You cook obono soup. Yeah, this obono soup is good, but it's too salty. You do okra soup. This okra is too, but the okra is a little bit cooked. You cook jollof rice. This jollof rice is a little bit good, but I think like it tastes like sour. You fry meat. The meat is okay, but I think you used a lot of oil on it. I think you used a lot of oil on it. You do salad. This salad is very good, but don't you think you have a lot of salad dressing in it? Fault finding. Fault finding is a form of humiliation. Let me tell you guys a secret, my unique. Somebody put it in the comment section. Fault finding is a form of humiliation. They find that fault with you, so they make you uncomfortable. They make you scared. They make you always think, I have to do more. And that's where they want you. That is toxic. They find fault with you, so you go overboard. You put on something, say, oh, you like this one. Maybe this one is too tight on me, or maybe you won't like this one. Okay, let me go take it off. You take it off, you put another one. Hey, who knows? Maybe he wouldn't like this color. You see, he has you now jumping left and right. He has you now all over the place because you don't know. Fault finding. And then the last one is blaming. Not only do they find fault with you, but they blame you for everything. Their mother that Africa that died 20 years ago is your fault. The reason why they are not rich is your fault. Because if you married them 2 years ago when they proposed to you, maybe by now they would have become millionaire. The reason why that man took everybody to Malaysia and did not take them is because you never went to beg that man. The reason why that man did not take him to London is because when he told you to cook food, you said there is no money to cook food. He knows there is no money. Where does he want you to get the money from? Blame. They blame you for everything. They find fault with you, number 9, and then they blame you for everything. My unique, those are the 10 signs that you are in an abusive relationship. All of us here, remember what I tell you guys, iron sharpeneth iron. Who has been through this kind of abusive relationship? Can you please come up? I'm about to put the link. Come and help us. How did you deal with it? How did you come out of it? How did you survive? How did you say, nah, enough is enough? How did you overcome? The Bible said that then we overcame them with the words of our testimony. When you testify, I'm telling you, you need to see my DM, my Unique. When I finish the video, you see, Mama Unique, hey, Mama Unique, thank you for today's topic. You know what you said, I went home and I practiced it. And guess what? It's working for me now. It makes all of us happy. Not just Mama Unique. When you guys consult, they'll tell me, oh, I like what Rita and Sofo said. Mama Unique, I like what Dachi said. Oh, I like what Peace said. Oh, now Peace said something good though. That's how we help each other. Remember, when we empower one, we empower all. What signs are you seeing? Do you see 10 of these signs in your relationship? Do you see just 5 of them in your relationship? Do you see 6 of them in your relationship? Remember, number one, when you see you are losing yourself. Number two, you're losing your voice. Number three, you're pleasing people to your own detriment. Number four, you are being isolated. Number five, which leads to control. Number six, they begin to humiliate you, humiliation. Number seven, verbal insult. Number eight, physical abuse, physical touch. Number nine, fault finding with you. Number 10, they blame you for everything. Everything that went wrong in Nigeria is your fault. Everything that went wrong in your village is your fault. Everything that happened to his brother is you. Everything that happened to the sister that got married and the husband sent her back, it is you. Everything is your fault because that is a way to check you. That way you are now on tippy toes. You walk on eggshells. You are always afraid. Hey, Chineke, what did I do now? Hey, maybe the rice I cooked is not good. This one he's not eating. This one he's not touching the food. This one he's just looking at TV and not eating. Hey, maybe there's too much pepper. Oh, help Chineke, there's too much pepper. Hey, he calls you. Akudo, yes. Hey, hey. Your obigi, ikum. Hey, sister, when do you stop? Is this how you're going to spend your whole married life jumping up and down? Brother, when do you stop? When your friends come around, you're scared because your girl is going to come up and show out and show off. She will come in front of you and your friends watching TV. She will take the remote, ping them, and turn off the TV and tell you, why are you watching football? Did I not tell you to wash the dishes when I went to work today? Why are the dishes still there? He's trying to humiliate you in front of your friends. He wants your friends to know that, hey, let me they run this town. Hey, let me they run this town. Hey, he wants your friends to know that she is running this house. Why? And then your friends will say, Akudo, why would you do that? Excuse me, this is my house. Now get out. Get out of my house. You want to show them, say, now you be boss lady. Eh? Now you they run this town. Eh? Now you they run this town. That is control. That is abuse. That is toxic. All right, guys, let me get the link. I need to hear from you guys. I need to hear from you guys. Okay? How did you do? You know somebody that was in an abusive relationship? All these signs I said, which one of them was she in? And then how did she deal with it? Is she out now? There is life. Hold on a second, guys. Are you the run this time? Eh? Me they run this town. Now me they run this town. I used to have a friend. Whenever you call her house, okay, her husband will pick up the phone. You know how you will call her, she's in the kitchen, she'll pick up the phone in the kitchen and she'll say, hey, how are you? And you guys will be talking. The next thing you will hear, the husband will pick up the phone from the bedroom. Akudo, let me use myself as an example. Akudo, get off that phone right now. I thought you were cooking in the kitchen. I thought you were cooking in the kitchen. Why are you answering the phone? And you hear the girl say, "Nee, let me call you back, okay? Let me call you back." Maybe after 2 hours, maybe something happened at the job and you wanted to share it with her. After 2, 3 hours, you think maybe they have finished eating or whatever. You call back again. You pick up the phone. The husband will say, did I not tell you not to call this house again? Don't call her. You know what? If you're going to be calling her all the time to tell her what is happening at work, she's not coming back to that work anymore. And you're like, what? And you see the girl is so scared. Once work is over, she's running home because you're like, come on now, come on, let me drop you. Oh, you can't drop me. You can't. I remember that time, one of the ladies, she said, my husband told me I cannot carry anybody in my car. You know how we are co-workers, when you get off work, your friends will say, you say, okay, where are you going? Come on, let me drop you on the junction or what? She said, my husband said I cannot carry anybody. And everybody was asking her, how will your husband know? that you carried somebody. She said sometimes my husband will come after work and park in the parking lot to see if I will carry somebody. I said, yeah. I said, because tell me, let me understand. What did you just say? Your husband will leave his house and come to the parking lot. If you're parked in front, he will go park on the other side so that he can see if you can give your friends, your co-workers a lift. That's what he comes to do. She said, yeah. She said, Mama, you don't understand. If I give people a lift, there will be trouble in that house, and I don't want trouble. I said, so what is your husband afraid of? Why is it that he doesn't want it? He said, all these women are bad. They'll start telling you bad things about the marriage. And then before you know it, we are in divorce court. I said, why would it come to his head that you are going to go to divorce? It's because he knows in his heart that he's not doing the right thing. He knows in his heart he's not doing the right thing. That's why he's scared that somebody will open your eyes and you're going to leave him. My uniques. Let me go. Let me get Christopher. Come on. How are you?
Hello, good evening, man.
Good evening, my love. How are you?
Yeah, I'm fine, man. I'm fine.
All right.
But
What do you have to share?
yeah, I want to ask you a question.
Okay.
Uh, the question I want to ask you, like, why do people abuse? Like, I don't understand. Because I have been thinking, what can make someone to be abusing his or her partner? I don't understand this kind of thing because I've been going through a lot. I've been thinking, what can cause all this? That's what I want to know. Why do people
Okay. Let
abuse?
me
Do
let
you
me answer
understand?
you. Let me answer you. The reason why people abuse, number one, the biggest reason is insecurity. They are
Okay,
scared. They are scared that number one, maybe they are not providing what they should provide. Number two, they
okay,
are not taking care of you. Number three, they know say they get krenge moves. So they know that if they let you go out there, somebody might open your
mm,
eyes. Somebody might tell you, "Nne, wetin you did there and they do this kind of thing to you." So that's why they abuse you. Abuse is a way, is a state of the mind to make you afraid of them. So you don't even dare go out. You don't dare tell nobody. You don't, so you are just stuck in there. So that's why they
okay.
do it. It's insecurity. Is it? Have you heard that thing they say misery loves company? Have you heard that before?
Yeah, yeah,
Misery
yeah, yeah,
loves
yeah.
company. That means they are not happy themselves. So because if you're a happy person, why wouldn't you want your woman to be happy? Why won't you want your children to be
Yes,
happy? It's because you are
yeah,
sad. You are
yeah,
miserable.
yeah, yeah.
You are not happy with who you are. So now they will raise the obiofo and you want to spread it around. Spreader
like
of
the
obiofo.
like the thing honestly the thing I'm just this is the thing that killed one of the gospel singer who everybody know late Mrs. Osina
Osinachi.
Chinwachukwu.
Yes.
Yeah,
Mhm.
this is one of the thing all these abusive stuff of a thing, and people have been going through into this abusive relationship, but they keep quiet, they can't talk, they will just be
My
into that. I
brother,
don't
they
understand,
don't
like
know.
uh
Some of them, okay, for example, let's use Osinachi. Osinachi is a
okay.
gospel singer. You and me know that if Osinachi came out and said, I'm divorcing my husband, that kills her career. No pastor will call her to sing. No Christ, let us be real now. Ka anyị na-ekwuru onwe anyị eziokwu. No church will let her
God.
come near. No pastor will invite
But
her to the
you know,
altar
my
because we will say,
mm,
she's a divorcee. What is she singing praises to God? She's a divorcee. And that was why she kept quiet. She kept quiet, thinking one day God will save me. One day
mm,
something will change. One day, because she was not bold enough to say, I don't care what you people think. Even if you don't want to come here at your altar, I will go create my own altar and be singing over there. It takes guts. It takes guts for you to do that. And having the right people around you that go say,
mm.
Christopher, shine your eyes. This guy, they prepare you. Shine your eyes, brother. Shine your eyes. You need people like that around you.
Okay, okay, fine. I want to like I can abusive behavior, can abusive behavior be an result of mental issue, mental health
Yes,
issues or
yes,
disorders.
yes, yes. Abusive behavior
Do
can be
you,
especially with people that have mental issue like bipolar, schizophrenia,
okay,
psychosis, because they have different personalities. So sometimes when they go through stress or they go through trauma, it splits their personality. So really, they don't
Okay.
want to do it, but because it's a mental thing, they can do it. Yes, there are some people,
Okay.
mental abuse, yeah, it can lead to abuse. Mental sickness can lead to abuse because you see, misery loves company. If I'm not happy, why would you be happy, Christopher? Especially when I'm in a relationship with you. Everybody see you, they call you Chris, they praise you. Me, I dey here, they I
Yeah.
hold for now. From I'm gonna take it, I'm gonna lash it out on you.
Yeah,
It
it's true.
takes
It's
God's
true. It's
grace
true.
for me to say I am
Yeah,
not happy, but let me find what makes me happy and still let you be happy on your own. It's God that does
it's
that.
true.
Mhm.
Don't this honestly, I don't understand. It just I'm not happy. Like hearing stuff like people, partners having issues. This one will be abusing this one. No, that's what I want to
Christopher,
know.
you know
Like
what you will
that.
do? Now that you know, go out there and teach your friends, empower them. When you see something,
Okay.
say something. Tell your friends.
All
When your
right.
men friend want to
Like
play,
there is one woman I know her very well. She knows me. You understand? So this man who's her husband, so-called husband. So the man normally abused the lady every time. She normally abused the lady every time, every second. Small thing he will beat the lady. Small thing he will do that to the lady to the extent that he goes to and puts pepper inside water or inside the water that the lady wants to use to bathe. You understand? So
ooh,
I every like this is the thing, the last thing that the man did to the lady that made everybody to just come out to beat, like they want to beat the guy. You understand? Then they want him not to try ever beat that lady again. That if you do anything like that again, that what they will do to him, he will not like it. Like this woman really suffer a lot in the hands of that man. Honestly, like many people have said, this one happened. Like every time the lady will be shouting. This is our close neighbor. The lady will be shouting because in the midnight, in the afternoon, in the morning, you understand? She will receive beating as food in the morning. She will receive beating as food in the afternoon. She will do it. And honestly, the thing just tired me. Thank God that the lady later left the man life and saved. That has been with the man. I don't think she will come out alive. Honestly, I don't think
all
so
right, baby.
because
Thank you
many
very
people
much.
have been going a lot. They have been going a lot in this.
Thank you.
So
Thank you. Thank you, baby. Thank you. Well, Christopher was on it. You know, it bothers him. I don't mind. I don't blame him. It's very bothering, especially when it's your sister or your brother or your cousin or your child. If that's your son or your daughter, it's not a funny thing. It's not a funny thing. I'm telling you. Hey, look at Sylvester. Sylvester, where have you been? Sylvester,
Hello, good evening, mom.
Chikwado, Chikwado.
Mommy,
Hello.
good evening.
Where have
Can you
you
hear
been,
me?
Nwam? Where did you go to? Chikwado, why did
Mommy,
you disappear?
what can
You
you find?
disappeared on mommy. I didn't see you anymore. What happened?
Mommy, it wasn't intentional, Sha, but so many things we are wrong somewhere. That's why. So
Okay. So what do
I
you
was
have to
out.
contribute?
I was just away for a while. Hello, can you hear me?
I can hear you. What do you have to say?
Okay. In terms of this abusive, I've known somebody like that. Yes, I know of a lady. She's very close to me before she got married. So, and when they started, the guy seemed so nice. Like nobody was expecting such character from him.
Mm-hmm.
There was so much roses. He was such a caring guy that always called to find out how the girl is. But with time, we don't know that he was up to something.
He was
From
pretending.
the Yes, he was pretending this way, maybe trying to get the lady and the people involved so that they would love him and trust him. So before he could know it, everything turned around. He became a beast, from the
Ooh.
emotional abuse, verbal abuse, down to the physical. the funniest part of it is that whenever he does that kind of thing, he usually go to the market. That's where the guy find it very difficult to even understand what is going on. After the abuse, he can go to the market, buy this,
Buy
buy
her
that,
everything she wants.
everything, and say, I'm sorry, it will not happen again. All those kind of. So when people were like advising the girl that, why can't you? But the girl was like, this person loves me. It's like he doesn't know what he's doing. so, so I spoke to the girl. I told her that this person, it might seem like he loves you because of the way sometimes he might call you. But him calling you might probably be like, maybe, are you still available for him to come and beat you? Or where are you? This kind of people, they are always insecure
Exactly.
to find out the people you are talking to. Maybe are there people telling you things to stay away from him. They can monitor you for Africa, like the way they call you, you can actually think they really care for you, but the other way around, they don't want you to discuss with anybody.
Hmm.
So that's
Yes.
what they don't want you
Thank
to
you.
just.
Thank you. You are very right because I wanted to touch on that. Most of the time, the reason why people stay is not because they like abuse, is because of the action after the abuse. They will
Yes,
buy
yes,
you things, they will apologize, they will cry, they will tell you, I can't do without you. It is only you. I don't know, it's the devil, it's the devil. So you think when they are good, they are so good.
yes, so romantic.
When they are good, my brother, they are so good. They are so romantic, they are so caring, they are so attentive until the next time they get angry and they start beating you. So
Yes,
most of the
exactly.
time, the girl is thinking about when it is good. But he was good now. He was just good yesterday. He was good since 2 weeks now. Oh, he's just the devil. So they keep making excuses. That's why. Thank you
Yes,
very
another
much. That was a very good
uh,
point. Mhm.
yeah, another
Thank
thing
you,
that
baby.
yeah.
Bye bye. Wow, I haven't seen Chikwado for a long time. Let me get Judith Ikaba. Hey, Judith, how you doing, my darling?
I'm fine. Good evening, ma.
Good evening. How are you?
Fine. Oh, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you. What do you have
Yeah.
to contribute?
Okay, mommy, I must confess, this your topic is a top notch, honestly. Sometimes you
Mm,
don't go live for life's sake. You go live to teach a lot to us.
mm.
Yeah. I must confess, you are doing well. Okay,
Thank you.
concerning the signs in abusive marriage, well, I have a friend that is a victim and
Mm,
has fallen into the control and the fault finding aspect, which is the
mm.
number 5 and the number 9. Her
Yes.
husband normally likes controlling her. Okay, she will visit me, she will start explaining things that she's going through, passing through in the marriage. How he will tell her, do this, do that, don't mingle out with friends. Some if he dictates for her how when to go to church and when not. But I will ask her, Nne, I'm not forgetting on Oga. I say he refused me to come. He don't want me to come. Why? Because the girl is still a young girl. Well, let's say like a 22 or 23 years old
Oh,
girl.
she's young.
Married. Yeah, she's young. So she's being controlled by the man steady. So I will just give her my own piece of advice. You have to take it calmly with him and just do whatever he says, at least for peace to reign. And any little thing he'll start finding fault. Okay. Few months ago when I did my child naming ceremony, she came now and as a close friend, she just have to the dress she wore that day was so tight and she's heavily pregnant now. So I told her, okay, remove your dress so you can wear something easy and free, so you can be free to help me in do one or two things. This guy
Mm,
did though. Though later on in the day, my husband later came in the day, in the evening, and he met her in my room with another dress, my own dress. Now he felt so bad. So then saying all sorts of things to her. That was when they got home. Oh, she has to explain this to me. She was depressed, crying. Can what happened? I said, but we are friends. We close family friends. Why will he react like that? So this is real. Oh, what you are saying, what you are preaching to us, what you are telling us is real. It's happening to so many ladies. So may God help them in marriage. It's not easy. Marriages, there are a lot of things happening in marriage. We have to
mm.
be careful and be ourselves and not let ourselves to be down like that to all this to weigh us down.
And you see, with your friend, he used fault finding. So
Exactly.
everything she did, he found a fault with it.
If
And what
exactly.
that does to you psychologically, it makes you begin to doubt yourself. You
Exactly.
go ask, okay, is he mad? Did I do it right? Maybe I made a mistake. You are always doubting yourself. You never believe in yourself. You're always doubting yourself. Okay, this one he's quiet. What is going on? Is he mad? Oh, let me look at his face. Hey, he ate only one meat. He left the other meat. Maybe he doesn't tell the. Now you see, your mind is always working. And
Exactly.
that is the abuse. That is the toxic relationship. They keep you always guessing and dancing around them. That's what they like.
Exactly.
Thank you, baby.
Thank you, mommy. I'm really enjoying the topic. We are
Thank
live with
you,
you.
baby.
Yeah.
Bye bye. Umo Sarah, you want to come in and tell your story? I just put the link. Umo Sarah, let's get Taiwo. Umo you say you want to come in and tell your story. I'm gonna put the link
Good
in.
evening, ma.
Good evening, my love. Umokra, I'm
Good
gonna put
evening,
the
ma.
link. Good evening, my dear.
How was your day, ma?
It was good, sweetie. It was good.
Yes,
The
ma. I
link, I
want to
just put the
say,
link for you. Umokro is in the comment section. I just put 3. So click on any
I
one
want
of
to say
them and put your
little.
name and come in.
I want to say little about the about the topic, ma.
Okay, baby.
The last one is what I want to say, talk about. That is fault funding.
Yes.
Hello, ma. Can you hear me, ma?
I can hear you. I can hear you. Continue.
Okay, ma. Okay, ma. I have a friend back then. Although the guy and that my friend, they were both really, really, they were too much in love. But the little thing there is just that no matter what the lady do to the guy, he will surely bring something out like, and you don't know how to do this, you don't know how to do that, you don't know how to dress, you don't look attractive anymore, you are getting old, you are too dirty, you are this, you are that. No matter what the lady to impress the guy will surely beat. Even let's say within a week, the girl go chop beat like 5 times in a week,
Hey, that's
every
too much.
blessed day. And the only thing the guy will keep on saying is that, you don't know how to cook, your food is too salty, you don't know how to dress, look at how you pack your breast, you can't package your breast very well, you don't do this, you don't do that. That is the only excuse. You will surely find fault in beating her.
Wow.
So a lot of things like that are going on in relationship that some people are scared of saying out that problem to people. Due that they're dying in depression. They will be like, if I say this to so, she will make jest of me. If I say this to this, she'll make
Yes.
jest of me. It's in
Mhm.
until that lady was rushed to the hospital that we later find out that the guy do beat her.
Chai.
She will come out, she will come outside, that she will package the guy. She will be like, my guy is too, she treat me like a queen, she do this, she did, and she did chop beating for house. So she was dying in silence. She refused to speak out to people that this is what I'm going through. Even though you can't even speak out to people, at least a lot of counselors are there outside that they can counsel you that
Mhm.
this is what you are supposed to do, this is what you are supposed to go into. After the girl chop beating again, they'll still post on social media and start saying that, wow, nice couple, and are dying inside.
Chai. My sister, that is the saddest part of it. The saddest part of it is that I blame that one on the society, I blame that
Hmm.
one on our families, and then the third people I blame are the victims. Not, I don't really blame the victim because their heads are messed up. So they
I
are,
don't understand.
yeah, they are just thinking like, who will believe me? If I tell you now,
Hmm.
let me just keep quiet and just they chop the beating with my coolness, no trouble. The society is who I blame. Because if that girl come
Hmm.
out now and say, my sister, this man they beat me, I no marry again, they go say, look, I'm divorcee.
Hmm.
Divorcee.
Exactly.
So that's why
Exactly
she
what
doesn't
is
want to
going
come
on in
out.
this society.
She doesn't want to come out because the society, her
Hmm.
mother will tell her, wherever you came back from, you better go back there. Do you know what your father
Exactly.
did to me? Do you know what
Exactly.
your father did to me? And I endured it. And
Hmm.
now you say you don't want to marry. Come on, pack your things and go back.
And go back to your husband's
So
house.
the
That
family,
is what is really
the
happening.
society won't let her. Once she comes back home, the church will not give the mother Holy Communion or her right anymore because they say her daughter
Hmm.
came back. So that pressure
Yes.
is why people keep quiet. They don't want to talk
Hmm.
about it. They just keep quiet and say, now here we die. Now here we die. We're not going. And then every day they are praying for God to deliver them. And remember
Hmm.
too, When abnormal begins to be normal, you now think it is okay. You
Hmm.
see, now you begin to tell yourself, even this mama unique, maybe her husband they beat them too. Even Mama Julian, maybe her husband they beat them too. It is
Hmm.
common, now men all beat. You see, you begin to normalize it. You begin to normalize.
Yes.
You begin to think it is okay, and that's the
Hmm.
problem. That's the problem. Thank you,
Thank
my
you,
love.
ma'am.
I
Yes,
will
ma'am.
thank you, thank you, thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
Wow, that is so good. All right, let me see. Let me see the next. Umo Kroserangwa, come and tell us. You say you want to tell us your own story. Umo Krostella, tell us what happened, baby. Umo Kroserangwa, tell us your story. You say you want to tell us your story. Hey, Sarah. Network, I think, is bad. Hello, Sarah. She's not even seeing me. Hello, Sarah. Okay, Sarah is not looking at me. Let me see. Let me hear from Beloved. I'll hear from you. Let me hear from Stephanie. Then I'll get Beloved.
Hello.
Hey,
Good
Onule
evening, ma.
Kura. Why?
Mommy, I see all your videos. God will bless you for all you
Amen.
do.
Oh,
Yes,
amen.
God will bless you. Ma, this particular topic, abuse, is very deep. So many women are dying in silence just because of what the society will say. If I come up, what would the society say? And maybe if you tell your mommy or your parent that they are abusing you, some of the parents, that because of what they get from the man or what they are getting from they won't believe. They will be like, "Ihe ọbụla o mere gị
Oh,
the
dear.
way ya,
Oh, dear.
ọ ga-aga with time, ọ ga-aga." But this thing is killing so many people.
Mhm.
This abuse is killing so many people. So many people don't survive it at last. They die in the process of the way, and the parents will start regretting that. Assuming I know, I would have told my daughter, "Come, oh, come back,
Exactly.
oh, come and stay in my
Mm,
house." So
mm.
that is it. I know of one of my sisters like that got married to this man. The man was abusing the lady. Who told her those people should separate, since there is no child yet, separate and come and stay back in the house, so that this man will not kill you before you know it, before your time.
Mhm.
And she left the relationship, she left the marriage, and she's, before you know it didn't even take time, the man died.
Oh my God.
Yes, that is it. Didn't even take time. The man, I thought maybe if she stayed there, they might say that she's the one that killed the man, or it will be another
Yeah.
different story. So that is it. And moreover, one thing about it is that when you see all these signs in relationship, when you've not finally sealed it, you will be like, this guy love me too much, oh, maybe it's a
Mhm.
mistake. The man,
And maybe he
me, I
will
used to tell
change. He will
myself,
change.
yes, he will change. I used to tell myself that in a relationship, if I cannot talk, you shout at me, or I'm in a relationship with you, I will leave the relationship. That's me for you. You don't want me to air my opinion. You want me to be doing everything. Everything that you say is what is right. You don't want me to say what will happen. It's
And do
only
you know
you
what?
that will be talking.
Excuse me.
No,
Do
I
you
can.
know the truth of the matter is you don't have to take my opinion.
Ah,
You don't have to take my opinion, but I have the right to air my opinion.
that is it.
Yeah, you
You
know,
don't
I
want me
can
to
come and
air.
tell you, nah, let's not drink water. Let us drink ogogoro. You say, no, Akudo, I want to drink water.
Uh-huh.
It's okay, but I have to be able to say it.
To say
I have
it.
to be
So
able
that
to
is
have the
it.
right to voice it
In
out.
any relationship that doesn't want you to give your own opinion, doesn't want you to, that relationship is going to be toxic at the end, no matter the love. It's going
Yes.
to be toxic at the end, because the man might be pretending and be pouring a lot of love. He doesn't want you to contribute to anything, to anything that will, everything he says is the right thing. He's the
Mm.
Mr. Know All. He doesn't want any correction. Any relationship that is like that you're in a relationship with somebody and that thing is happening, please, you need to watch well in that relationship, because that relationship might turn out to be an abusive one. Because when you get into the marriage, he will be Mr. Know-all. Your family cannot come. You cannot say anything. Everything he says is the final. So that is it. So many women are dying. This is a great topic. I wish people would learn. Don't look at what the society will say. Don't look at what the people will say. If you are in an abusive relationship, speak up. Let people hear you. And if you know that this is getting out of hand, because at times they don't change. At times you die in they delete you in the process. Because you might be there now, one argument or the other, one person will hit mine, one person will delete itself.
And
So
that's
that
it.
is it.
Yeah.
So that is it. You don't need to wait. Maybe if it is a moment of separation, maybe if the person's mental health is not okay, moment of separation might end
I
up
provide the
correcting the.
solution, the help that they need.
Yes, you
Yes.
separate yourself from the person for some time,
Yeah, you don't
and
need to
maybe
go.
later.
Everything is not about jumping to divorce. You can separate
Yes,
and get help, and he gets help, and then get into
yes,
a healthy space, and then come back,
come back,
and then do
and
it the
everything will
right
start.
way, because toxic relationship doesn't benefit anybody.
It
Nobody.
doesn't at all. It doesn't. It doesn't. So that
Thank
is it. A
you,
moment of
Mama.
separation. Yes, ma. God bless you, ma, for
Bless
all
you
you
too,
do.
baby. Bless you too. Guys, I have 2 stars. Hey, Stella Yendibo, 1 star, 99 stars. And then Chinda, 50 stars. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, guys. Thank you, guys. Let me see. Let me see. Beloved, it's your turn now.
Good evening, ma.
Beloved, hey, how are you doing, my love?
Fine, ma.
What's going
Um,
on? What's your contribution?
okay, well, I'm not really married, but you see this thing you just talked about. I'm actually facing it at home because my dad, almost all these characteristics you listed, he has all these things. So
Wow.
now me that I've gone through all these things, anything you do, he will complain. He nags too much. He complains and he's aggressive. So now, even illumination, I was like, how did this woman ended up with this man? I was just thinking, and I said, well, since I'm already having an experience now, I have to shine my eyes so that I'm not
Shine
gonna
your
have
eyes, my sister. Shine
husband
your
like that.
eyes.
Yes. Because when there was a relationship I entered like that, a man was trying to control me. I said, see, uncle, you cannot control me. Because of the experience I've had at home, I said, it's better, even if it is better for me to just stay like that and not have problems of men. But I said, well, we just have to talk about things. And if I feel like it is not working, I leave. It is not by force. I cannot come
Mhm.
and die there. You saw this singer, this Christian singer that just died in the hands of her
Mm-hmm.
husband.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so so assuming, I'm very sure her parents told her to leave, but she don't want to leave because of what
What
society will
people will
say.
say. That's right.
Yes, if
That's right.
society, if you end up dying, they will still talk. And why didn't you leave? So you cannot please anyone. Just do something that you know that it is going to be safe for you. Because sometimes when he behaves the way he behaves, I will just sit down and cry. I'll say, what kind of man is this? How can you be treating your wife like this?
Your wife
So
like
it
that.
doesn't beat. Yes, it doesn't beat. Everybody know it knocks too much. You do this, you will complain. You do not do it, you will still complain. If you tell you do A, you will complain. Why don't you do B? I was like, there was a time I was like, I need to see a psychologist. Like, I'm running mad. I don't even understand again. People now try to calm me down. He himself knows if I should leave, I will not come back. For how many, for a month, I will not come back to the house. You will not be
Yeah.
asking me
My sister,
what
another thing
happened.
you can do is, even though you see it, shine your eyes. But what you
Ah,
can do is you can also empower your mom. You can
ah.
also tell her to discover who she is and find things that make her
She
happy.
doesn't even she knows though, she doesn't even think about it. She wanted to go, her parents said she should stay.
Good.
Her parents
As
said she
long
should
as
stay.
she,
But
she takes her mind off it and she finds something that makes her happy, her children, let her make sure
yes,
she's not idle, do something.
yes,
Because when you are idle, that's when it hurts the most. Because you're
yes,
now not
and
doing anything. And then you have to
yes,
still depend on him to come and give you money. Then we go to
yes,
financial abuse because now he
yes,
wants to withdraw the money from you. So make sure
yes,
she's doing something. She's taking care of herself. You, her
yes.
children, make her happy and let her understand that this is not the be all and end all. Her happiness is most important in everything.
Important thing,
And then
yes.
you too, now you know. So you know all the signs. When you see a man, he looks like a duck, talks like a duck,
Yes,
walk like a
yes,
duck. It is a dog. Oh, start running.
Yes, so you run. You don't even wait. Hey, man, again, because most people that experience this thing, they are too dependent. They
Yes, you have
cannot
to
stand
be.
alone.
If you're
So they
too
will
deep,
like,
and that's why they isolate you. That's number
yes,
four. That's why they
yes,
isolate you. They isolate you because they know if you're independent, you make your own money, you go to your own
yes,
job, you take care of
yes,
your own self. Even though they
yes.
abuse you, you might ignore them and still find happiness. So that's why
Mm.
they make sure they cut off everybody. They isolate you. Your family, they
Yes,
will tell you they can't come to the house. Your friends,
ah,
they'll tell you they can't come to the house. Your job,
yes,
they
so
cut off. That way they
they
isolate
don't
you
want
where
themselves.
everything you are solely dependent on them.
Yes,
So they can have the full avenue to now abuse you.
yes.
They do
God
it.
will help us. So thank
Amen.
you,
Oh.
mommy. Yes,
Thank you,
ma'am.
baby. Thank you. Honorable Stephanie Ngwa, come on.
Hello,
Steph,
ma.
hello,
Hello, ma.
Honorable. What do you think?
Good evening, ma.
Good evening, my love.
Compliment of the season.
You too,
Hmm.
baby. You too.
Okay, ma. What I have to say in this abusive marriage or abusive relationship of a thing is that sometimes it doesn't always come with physical beating.
Mm-mm. It's the last.
Yes, it always starts with take someone trying to take over, like be in power in everything you do, like take
Mm-hmm.
charge in your life. You don't
Mm-hmm.
want he doesn't want you to have any say in anything that concerns that marriage or relationship. What
Mm-hmm.
he knows is that I am in charge, and whatever he says is what you are going to do. So what saying is from experience. You will be in the marriage, you don't have any say.
Mm-mm.
You will be in the marriage, you will be like you are a slave. You will now you with that you are losing your mind, because you will be like you are a human being that doesn't have any option, you don't have any right, which means you don't feel like a human being again. You will feel like an animal that is being controlled, because an animal, you can take an animal anywhere, go this place, go this side, eat this thing, you must do this, just you don't have any say. So that's another kind of abuse, and that one
Mm-hmm.
is very very bad, because it will kill everything inside you, it will kill every
Make you
potentials
feel like
inside
you
you.
are worthless, like you
Yes,
have nothing to contribute.
yes, you will feel, you will become useless. And when in that time of feeling useless, what next that will come in is depression,
Mm-hmm.
because you are already feeling useless. So, and again, sometimes you might not see all these signs when at the starting of the relationship. You won't see all these signs. That's what I keep shaking. I keep wondering why all these things, how come it got hidden till the time it started coming to light, like
Okay,
all those
let me
characters.
answer that. Let me answer that. Let me tell you why.
Okay.
You see, these people are manipulators.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
Anybody that is abusive is a manipulator. They know that if I
Yes.
come now and start dating you, Stephanie, and when you dress
Yes.
up, I say, take off that clothes. Your friend will come, I said, I don't want your friend. They know you no go marry them. They know you will say,
Yes.
"Okay, go play your job." I don't want this kind of thing. So everything you do, they smile.
Hmm.
Because they are waiting for you at the end of the street.
To enter. Yes. I,
Now they now
I,
say, "Oh, you are my wife. You are my
they now
property.
take charge.
Now
And
let me take
another thing
charge."
they do again is to disconnect you from every of your relationship. Because even
Ah,
in my early stage, when I was in marriage, in my early stage, for 1 good year, I did not speak with any of my family.
you see,
For 1 good year, I was
isolation. They will
disconnected.
isolate
Yes,
you. Yes. Mhm.
they will isolate you so that they can do anything. You don't even have anybody to talk to. You don't even have anybody to relate your case with. You will just be on your own, and then
Mhm.
he will keep on abusing you, killing use he will they will use words to kill your
Mhm.
spirit. The
And you know another
abusive
thing
marriage
they
is
do,
so
when
bad.
they notice that maybe they isolate everybody around you, and they notice that
Yes,
you go to church and you're close to your
Yes.
pastor's wife, they will also stop you from going
Yes.
to church. They
Yeah,
will accuse you.
exactly.
They
Even
will put
in
one
the
accusation
compound,
and tell you you are
even in
dating
the
the
compound
pastor.
we are staying, they have
Mm.
he they gave he gave an order that you shouldn't meet, talk to anybody. If you should talk to anybody, should talk to anybody, he will call it cheating. In fact, he laid an allegation that I am sleeping
Oh, you
around.
see?
I'm lazy because of the
Did
lady
you
of
tell me? You didn't tell me before I told you that. You didn't tell me. They
serious.
are classic. They are the same people. I can look
They
at
will
one
lay
abuser
an
and tell
allegation.
you the
He
next
just
abuser.
laid an allegation that I'm a lesbian. That the girl that comes to greet me, that I do lesbian with the girl, and oh my god, it was so horrible. It
You know why?
just-
Because he knows what they do is they put accusation on your head that will throw you off.
yeah,
And that accusation
yeah,
will make you now go inside and don't go nowhere. If he accuses
yeah.
you that you're sleeping with your girlfriend, what do? You tell your girlfriend,
You
because
stay
come to
indoor.
my house again. Stay
Yes,
away from me. You see how he has
yes.
used style to cut
Exactly
off
what
your
I
friendship.
did. Mommy, you are saying exactly what I did. I have to cut everything off.
It's
Even the girl
normal.
and the girl's
It's
mother
normal.
the
It's
girl's mother
normal.
came and meet her, was like, what happened? Even your child, you are obstructing your child from coming to our house again. What happened? All these things. I said nothing. I just feel like I don't want any
Because you don't
closeness
want
again.
trouble. Your mind is
Yes,
telling you, in your head, your mind is telling you, if this girlfriend is going to cause trouble in my marriage, go, 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 let me
exactly.
rest. But you don't understand that
Exactly.
that girl is not the problem. The problem is him. He wants to
Yes.
control you. He wants to isolate you so that he can have time, bruise your whole cell and abuse you.
Seriously, it was not easy. Oh, it was not easy. Even till the time I came out, it was so bad because he used less everything inside me. I lost myself.
Mm. I know,
Seriously, it
my
was not
sister. I
easy.
understand. I have so many people in my coaching program. This girl called me. She
Yeah,
said, "Mama Unique." I said, "Yes." From Texas, she was crying. I said, "What happened?" She said, "Mama Unique, I don't know who I am." I said, "What do you mean?"
yeah,
She said, "I don't know who I am." This is a lady that is a nurse practitioner, makes good money. She told me, "Mama Unique, I don't know who I am anymore. Apart from go to work, come back and take care of my three boys, I don't know who I am. I don't know what I like. I'm always afraid. I'm always tackling my head. Is he happy? Is he not?" She said, "Mama Unique, you don't understand. It was so much." And that is the
yeah,
aim. The aim is to put you where you are confused. Everything
yes,
they say, you do it.
yeah,
Everything they say,
exactly.
you do it. That's the
I
aim.
don't have anything. Everything he says is what happens. Everything, even down to what I eat in my mouth is what he says. If I should eat this, no. If I should dare put or buy anything that he doesn't talk about, is a big problem. I don't even have
Total,
any
you
say.
know what we call it? Total control. They
Yes,
tell you, they tell you
exactly.
what, even if you say, if they go with you somewhere and they ask you, "Steph, what do you want to drink?" You say, "Can I have malt?" He will turn around and say, "No
Do you
malt.
know
No malt. Give her
he
water."
even closed my phone, like to have he always have access to every calls that entered into my phone. Even when my siblings try to call me, he always knows. There was a time my elder brother called me. He now came back. He was so angry that he said I should disconnect. That I don't used to. Oh my god! If you see, it was horrible. It was
My
so
sister, I
horrible.
thank God for you. I thank God for you. Now you
Yes,
know
ma.
better. You know better.
Yes,
And you can never let anybody treat you like this anymore. Because
yes, ma.
maybe you are somebody. Don't let
Yes, ma.
nobody make you feel like you are a nobody. You are a
Yeah.
somebody.
Yes.
Beautifully, wonderfully created by God. You didn't just come here because you're cute. You came here for a reason and a purpose.
Yeah.
Somebody's not gonna just take your destiny and shut you up and tell you you can't say nothing. No. Love is
Yeah.
kind. Love lets you
Exactly.
be you. Love is
Exactly.
accepting. Love does not keep error of wrongdoing. If you truly love
Exactly.
me, then you give me yourself wholly. You don't control me. If I say I want to drink malt, let me drink malt. Don't tell me no malt for her. Give her water. I'm not your child. Even your child, you don't even tell your child that. Your child will tell you, Mommy, no,
Yes.
I don't want water. I want ice cream. But a grown woman, a grown man, you want to tell, my unique, shine your eyes. Shine your eyes real good. Shine your eyes real good. Marriage is
Yeah.
for eternity. I am a
Yes.
believer that once you marry, that's it. That's why you have to take your time and get the one that belongs to
The
you.
right person. Yes.
Don't go take somebody else's husband, though. It will not work. You have
Yes.
to find the one that is the rib of your rib, the flesh of your flesh, and the bone
My
of your
flesh.
bone.
Yes.
That's the only way it works.
Okay, ma.
Honorable
Th-
number one, I love
Thank you.
you, Mama.
I love you too, ma.
Bye bye. Umo Cross, Deborah, Ngwa, come on.
Hello, ma. Good evening, ma.
Is that my nurse in the
Hello,
building?
ma.
Is that the only nurse in
Yes,
the
ma.
building? All right, baby,
Thank
continue.
you, ma.
You're welcome. Continue.
Mama, this thing, some of these women, for them to get out of this abusive relationship is not easy on
It's
them, ma.
not. It's not.
But we just have to let them know that they deserve to live free of fear and come out of it.
Mm-hmm.
Because why most people will ask, why does she live? She's been battered, she's been abused, and she's still there. As the question most people ask. But for them to live is not easy because they be isolated from friends, from family. They are being psychologically beaten down. So for them to come out, they now feel maybe because of the abuse and because of the abuse, I'm to be
Yes.
blamed for being battered or for
Yes.
being mistreated. But it's not so. They should not feel that way at all. And maybe they feel I'm because of my partner abusive behavior. It's not the woman's fault
It has
at
nothing
all.
to
It's
do with
not.
you.
So they just have to at all. Because you as a woman, you deserve to be treated with respect.
Mm-hmm.
You deserve to live a safe and happy life. Even if for those, some of them that have children, their children deserve a safe and happy life because children raised in abusive environment tend to grow to become abusive person.
Themselves, yes, that's true.
So, so any person that finds herself in abusive something should try just like you said, know yourself. Know yourself. It's very important. You as a human, you have to know some of the things you can take and set boundary. If the person is going beyond that limit, you just say no. This I can't take anymore. I have a friend that is being abused physically and that isolation type. The guy will not allow her to go into Facebook. She will not allow to go out with friends. If she should go out with friends and didn't come on time, Ashawo, you don't go meet man. You don't go do this. Up till now, she's still there. They abuse her physically. They will use this wire, electric wire on her back, have match. They throw her things outside. They will still settle. Thinking is love. But I don't know how to tell her because if I should tell her, leave now, maybe it's
No,
me
you
that
can't.
will not be
You
the
can't tell
bad
her to
person.
leave.
So I don't know.
Deborah, let me give you advice. When we deal with women in abusive relationship here, we have what we call evacuation plan. It's not something you just wake up and tell them to leave. Number one, they are used to it. They think it's normal. They are used to it. They think it's normal. Number two, when the man or woman is good, they are very good. And when they are bad, they are very bad. So they always remember the good times and they try to dismiss the bad time. So if I walk up to you now and say, Deborah, you have to leave this man or he's abusing you, she will fight you. She will be very angry at you. She will say you're a homewrecker. She said you want to destroy her home. The first thing you do is to identify the problem with her. What you have to do is gradually, something like this video now, you send her the link, let her listen, not from you, from other people. When you get a pamphlet in your nursing thing or whatever that talks about abuse, send to her so she can read. Then gradually you begin to point out some of these signs to her. She will come to the realization. And then when she comes to that realization on her own, because if you make, I have seen it several times here, when you make an abusive woman or man leave and they are not ready, they will go back. They will go back. And most of the time, 80% of the time, that's when they go 6 feet below, when they go back. We had a situation here. This husband was beating and beating and beating and beating. Finally, she left her home. And everybody was like, go back. We are Nigerian women. Go back. We can't leave. Go take care of your children. So she came back. When she came back, she went to live downstairs. Her husband and the children were living upstairs. This lady was getting ready for work. Her children were upstairs. The husband came down with a knife and stabbed her 14 times.
Jesus.
14 times. Left her there, came upstairs and wanted to create an alibi. Came upstairs and told the children, do you want ice cream? Come on, let daddy go take you to go get ice cream. And they left with the ice cream. She took the children, he took the children. So the woman was stabbed in the bathroom. So she now fell on the floor and started crawling towards the phone so she can call 911. But before she got to the phone,
make a call.
Yes, before she got to the phone, she died. So do you know this man took the children, bought ice cream, brought them back, dropped them in front of the house, opened the door, and told them to go in, let him go get something else, and left. So when the older child came in, the older child was like, why is mommy's car still outside? Mommy should have gone to work by now. So she told the boy, he told the siblings to go upstairs, looked for mommy in the bedroom, mommy was not there. This little boy went downstairs and found the mommy's dead body. That boy called 911. That boy testified against the father. Was the one that said in court, I saw when daddy took the knife from the kitchen and went downstairs, but I didn't know he was I didn't know he was stabbing mommy over there. The dad is now in jail. The mother gone. The sister of the mother is the one taking care of the 3 children.
Taking care of the kids now. Yeah, so that is it. That is why they just have to come out of.
They told her to come back.
They have to come out of fear.
And lost her life. There was another one too, the same thing. She went to
because they are hoping maybe
the pastor said, go back, go back. That night she came back, her husband provoked her. She was gone. With hammer. Beat her with hammer until the woman that was gone. Another one, the husband beat her, put a rope on her neck, tied her at the bonnet of his car, and was driving around the whole neighborhood. And the girl's head was just until the rope cut the head off. This is more serious than you think. So, guys, that's why I do these things.
Yes, it is, Mama.
Open your eyes. Because when somebody is in that situation, trust me, my sister, they don't know it's not normal. They think it's right. Because one lady told me, Mama, what do you talk about? He hits me, I hit him. That's not abuse now. Because he hits me, I hit him. I say, sister, are you wrestling with your husband? This is love. This is not war.
Husband.
There is nothing like he hit me, I hit him. He hit me, I hit him. No, there shouldn't be that. So what you do is a gradual process. You give them an escape route. You tell them, okay, that's why over here we do escape route. We tell them, look at if it gets this bad, we give them code. When they call the police, they have a code. Instead of saying, oh, he's hitting me, the code might be red. When they call their friend, they will just say, okay, Deborah, red, and hang up the phone. Deborah knows red is the code that my husband is hitting me. Deborah will call the police. But there are plans. We call it escape route, escape plan. You make plans on how to get away. You don't just get up and say, oh, I'm leaving. I leave and they'll come and suffocate you. They might come. There was a lady There was a lady that left. She's a nurse. She left, moved into an apartment. The husband went, she worked 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. The husband went in the parking lot and was waiting. Immediately, the lady came out of the hospital. The man came out of the car and said, 12 rounds in front of the whole hospital. The woman fell back into his car and called the police himself and said, come and arrest me. I just deleted the woman that has made my life a living hell in America. He called the police himself. He's now in jail. So that's why I empower you guys, because I want you to open your eyes. Life is too precious for you to throw it away because you say
Too
somebody wants
precious.
to destroy you, wants to delete you. It's better you are single and happy and alive than to be in a toxic relationship that will delete your life.
Yeah. Because most time they think that it will change, but the abuse kept on repeating itself because those people that abuse self, they have psychological and emotional problem. I don't think
Problem
most of
themselves,
them
yeah.
is
They don't like
just that.
themselves. They are misery loves company. They don't like themselves. There is something that is eating them up and they are lashing it out on you.
Oh,
They are lashing
on
it
the
out on you.
yes.
Yeah. Thank you, my nurse. My nurse, thank you.
Okay, man. Bye.
Bye bye. Joy said it's not easy to evict an abusive spouse because most abusers, he is very tricky and loving side of that. I already said that. They are very loving. There was a girl I told you, they have husband, they will fight, that she can't even walk. She cannot walk. Then the husband will carry her and go give her a bath and go buy her roses and go buy her chocolate, buy her diamond, say, I am sorry, I don't know what came over me. 2 days from there, he'll do the same thing. And the girl is saying, oh, it is okay. I love the makeup sex. When we make up, the sex we do after the makeup is so good. I say, it's only when you survive that you'll be able to have a makeup sex. What happens when you can't survive and there is no time to make up the sex? This is toxic. This is not good for you. Go and get help. You are in America, go get help. All right? Sarah, come on, baby, it's your turn. Sarah, come on. Miss Sarah.
Hello, Mama.
Hello, my love. How are you?
I'm fine. Good evening, Ma.
Good evening. You say you want to tell your experience. Tell us, Ungwa. Let's hear.
Mama, being in an abusive relationship, one thing is that they are afraid to leave it. And setting boundaries matters a lot. In my own case, at the first stage, he would tell me, it's like he was controlling me, you understand? He would tell me, Sarah, don't do this thing. Even to the extent of going to church. Me that was brought up in a Christian way. This time I want to go to church. He will ask me, where are you going to? I will tell him I'm going to church. He says, is it every day people go to church? Church. But I told him that, guy, this is where I was brought up. My dad will never question me, not you that will question me. So the end said, if I want to go out, he said, where are you going to? Or I don't want you to mingle with compact people. I said, how can I not mingle with compact people? So the end said, when I wanted to learn tailoring, he said, no, you cannot marry a wife that will learn tailoring. I said, so at the first stage, Mama, I fell a victim. Oh. It's like listening to everything he says. I will say, okay, so far this thing did not please you. Let me do this thing to please you. But it's like my eyes now opened. I come to realize that, and I come to realize that it's like this man is manipulating me, telling me things to do. Things I was doing before he met me, he's not telling me not to do them. On a good day, I take a bold step. He told me not to walk. That he did not like his wife walking. I said, I noticed that I did not have money. No income, nothing. I said, no, I'm living wrongly. Before I made this man, I have something, I have money now, I do not have 1 naira. Okay, if I say maybe I want to park at, there's no money for me to park at, you understand? One day I took my money, I went to market, I bought fish. He saw the fish, he was asking me, Sarah, what is this? I said, guys, you are seeing me, I'm going to hug. I want to go and hug this fish. He said, not in this house. I said, guy, it's not in this house. This relationship will end. Either you agree to it or we end this thing today. He told me, okay, I should go and walk. That is how I started walking. Today I told him that, see, no, I just set the boundary that if you do not like this thing, let this relationship, let marriage close. Because if I should leave the marriage, that thing I want to do, I will go and do it. So if you do not agree to it, let this relationship go. setting boundaries. We need to set boundaries. Those men, they have weakness. Then I told him that, hey, see now, if I tell him that I want to, maybe he's doing something, I will say, oh, guy, marriage is not by force. So marriage is not do or die affair. He tire me, I come out. So maybe if I want to do something, I will tell him. I even told him recently that, see, guy, if I want to trade a business, that I will spend 3 nights there. That is, I know that is business I'm going there for. I will go and do it. So if you agree, either you agree or you not agree, it's your own cup of tea because you cannot be controlling me. When you are doing your things, I don't control you. You don't control me also. And one thing is affecting women. Some women, mama, they don't have money to pack out. They are thinking, if I should pack out now, how am I? Where will I stay? You understand? Where will I go with the children? Where will I start from? That is what is causing most women not to leave their abusive marriage because they don't have income to pack out. But once you are, see, guy, this thing that you are doing, I can no longer take it. I'm packing that. You have the money, you will pack out. But some they don't have the money. They don't have me before. I don't have the money. That was why I be here. I enjoyed it. But on the end, since I have the money, I told him, guy, see, no, Neikaba, like you said, see this thing. If you do this thing again, that day marriage close. You always tell me if you do this thing, marriage close.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something there. You see, marriage is an agreement, okay? If you want to do something, don't threaten him by telling him that if he does it, you will leave the marriage. Don't do that, okay? But have a conversation with him and point out the positive in that thing you're going to do, okay? For example, babe, if I start selling this water, instead of you coming back with just 2 naira, I will come back with 2 naira too. That's 4 naira. That's for our family. We can build a house. We can even get tenants to stay there. You see, always point to him the positive. Because when you point the negative, most of the time, because he loves you, he might say, oh no, don't go, don't go. But after some time, he might get used to that threat and say, you know what, do whatever you want to do. And that's not what you want. Do you understand? That's not what you want. So always point out to him the positive. Babe, I want us to be independent. Most men don't like their wives to work, not because they don't like the money. They like the money. But if he's a controlling person, he feels when you go out there, you begin to see people or hear things. So explain to him the benefits. Okay, because from what you're saying, the little you're saying, it looks like your husband is the kind of person that understands. When you say you're going to go sell the fish, he left you. So he's not like really, you must do it by fire, by thunder. If you don't do it, I'm going to hit you. Do you understand what I'm saying? So for me, my advice to you is, since he sounds like he's very understanding, when you press your point and explain to him what you're doing, let you be. So do more of communication than threats. Okay? Do more of communication, explaining the benefit of you being independent, the benefit of us having double income, the benefit, what it will do for our children, what it will do for him. Then we can build a house, then we can buy a car. So you see, let him see the positive while you want to do what you want to do. Let him not see it like you're being stubborn, like you're threatening him. If you don't do it, I'll leave, I'll leave, I'll leave. You don't want to do that. Okay? Okay?
But mommy, I've seen a situation, when I was young in the village. I have seen a man and a woman. Each time there's in abusive marriage. Then I was young. Sorry. Then I was young, but today they are still married. Each time then they have one child. Each time they want to fight. Then I was, let me say, 10 years. Each time they want to fight, they use the baby. One will hold this side, one will hold the head, one will hold the leg. They will not be dragging the baby. So the end they will leave the baby will not fall on top of a soccer when the baby did not die. But they keep on fighting. But today, that fight, I don't know what really happened. It's like the fight, see, they had more children, they now have grandchildren. I don't really know how they
But you know, sometimes
that abusive marriage.
Too, my sister,
This time they were fighting, they will not drag the baby, the senior girl.
My sister, let me tell you, sometimes people are in an abusive relationship because they don't know any better. Let us say I'm young, you're young, me and you are married. I am young, I want to have my way. You're young, you want to have your way. So we are abusive, we are fighting, but we have matured. I have matured and said, why? It doesn't matter who wins or who loses. You, my husband, have matured and said, why do I have to be fighting with my wife all the time? So that maybe that's why they stop fighting. Maybe they have gotten to know each other. They have gotten to know each other better. They have matured. Things have changed and now is working. I always advise women, don't be an idle woman. Don't be an idol. No matter how men lie to you and say, I don't want you to work. Now lie. Every man wants a woman that brings money, that works, that does something. So make sure, like you said, you made a very good point. The reason why some of these women don't speak up is because they can't afford to pay rent. They can't afford to take care of their children themselves. So they don't say anything. They just keep quiet and stay there and say, it's better. Let me just stay at this for my children's sake. So you are very right on that one. That's why I tell my sister, find something, even if it is akamu, even if it is akara, even if it is dry fish, even if it is roasting corn. Find something that gives you money, money that you have in your hand. So that if your husband say, okay, the baby is crying, I'm not gonna give money for milk. You can go to your pocket and take money and go buy milk for your children. Little things you can do for yourself. It gives you independence.
You are
All
right.
right. All right, baby.
You are
Thank
right,
you.
Mama.
Thank you. Beloved says sometimes we see the signs, but we ignore them. That is very right. I had to put that there. Sometimes we see the sign, but we ignore it. We ignore it because we think if we say it, if I'm engaged to Akindeji and we are dating, our wedding is in December 2023. And Akindeji is noticing that when I get angry, I hit the wall. Akindeji is noticing when I get angry, I burn all her clothes. Akindeji is noticing that I'm always finding fault. Akindeji is noticing that she has no voice, but she doesn't want to be single. She does not want to call off the wedding for December, forgetting that she can go get help. She doesn't have to call off the wedding. She can say, babe, let's go get help. This is not healthy for us. Do you understand? This is not healthy for us. So she ignores the sign. She pretends like she can't see the sign. She acts like she doesn't know the sign is there. The reason why you're just coming back from the gym now. Jesus, how many hours did you stay? Uh, so you see, now that you're telling yourself, why bother? I don't want to lose anything. So you think you just ignore the sign. Don't worry, he will change. I think I will change him. When I marry him, I'll change him. When I do this, I'll change him. Because this is what you're looking for. Okay? So she is beloved is telling the truth. Sometimes we ignore it. We ignore it. Okay? Mommy, the link is abusing me. Stella, you can call my phone if the link is not working for you. People will always talk. Put yourself first and make yourself happy. Thank you, Akindeji. People will always talk. You marry, they talk. You know marry, they talk. You divorce, they talk. You know divorce, they talk. You separate, they talk. You know separate, they talk. People will always talk. So are you going to listen to everything they're saying and make yourself uncomfortable? No. There is no way that such people will never show, but just that some just want to put sometimes they show. How can you? It's only if you dated the person a little while, so maybe you might not see the signs because he's short. But if you date them for a long time, they will show their true colors. Their true colors will come out. But what they do is they pretend, and you too pretend because you don't want to lose them. The wedding has already been planned. All your girlfriends are getting married. Akindedi is getting married. Stella is getting married. Jennifer is getting married. Chinda is getting married. Bramasha is getting married. It's only you. You say it doesn't matter. Let me get married first. Then I'll deal with it later on. And that's the truth. That's what we do. Sometimes we see the signs, but we ignore. That's right. We do. Okay, let me see. Somebody who said something here. Eze. As they say, I have friend whose husband, after passing through all the points of abusive marriage listed above, they left her for another woman. After about 2 years, a man died in the hands of the second wife. The man's family now turned against the woman and chased her and her 6 children out of the family and abandoned them. That woman, as I speak, is suffering, no job. She did not even go to the school because the parents died early with 6 children. Child. Hey, yeah, that is a lot. 6 children in Nigeria, that is a lot. And she has no job. She has nothing. Everything has been taken from her. We women we need to love ourselves. That's right. Remember what I tell you guys, you cannot give what you don't have. If you have love in you, then you can give it. If you don't have love in you, you can't give it. If I have water, I can say, okay, come and take a little bit of my water. If I don't have water, how can I give you what I don't have? It's not possible. Read answer for say abusive partners can make one behave like someone meant. That's true. They will make you act like something is wrong with you. I'm going to read something to you guys. They can make you begin to act like something is wrong with you because they change everything. Look at that poem I told you guys I was going to read to you guys today. The poem said, I got flowers today. Okay? It wasn't my birthday or any special day. We had our first argument last night, and he said a lot of cruel things that really hurt. Guess what? I know that he is sorry. And he didn't mean to say those things he said to me because he sent me flowers. That's the first paragraph. We had our first argument yesterday night. He used some cruel words on me. He said some mean things to me, but I know he doesn't mean it because he bought me some flowers and apologized to me. Number two, I got flowers today. It wasn't our anniversary or any special day. Last night, he threw me into a wall. Remember, the first one was said some bad words to me. He has graduated. Now he threw me into the wall and started to choke me. It seemed like a nightmare. I couldn't believe that it was real. I woke up this morning sore and bruised all over my body, but I know he must be very sorry because he sent me some flowers. Second one, threw me to the wall and tried to choke me, but I know he's sorry because he sent me flowers. Number three, I got flowers today. It wasn't our, okay, no, I read that one. Number three, I got flowers today and it wasn't Valentine's Day or any special day. Last night he beat me. This is now number three. No longer slamming me on the wall and choking. He has graduated. He beat me and threatened to delete me. Makeup and long sleeve did not hide this one today. You know, sometimes we put makeup to cover the bruise. We wear long sleeve and turtleneck to cover the bruise. He said long sleeve, makeup, long sleeve, turtleneck could not hide the bruises this time around. I couldn't go to work today because I know people will ask questions. But I know he is sorry. I know he is sorry. Even though I woke up with sores all over me, I know he is sorry because he sent me flowers. First one, he said mean things to me. I know he's sorry because he sent me flowers. Second one, he slammed me on the wall and choked me. I know he's sorry because he sent me flowers. The third one, he beat me and threatened to delete me. I know he's sorry because he sent me flowers, okay? Then number four, he said, I got flowers again today, okay? Oh, then I think I missed something. Threw me against the wall and then started choking me. Okay, I got that one. And then the next one says, he said, I got flowers today and it wasn't even Mother's Day or any special day. Guess what? Last night he beat me again. It was worse than the last time. I woke up with bruises. If I leave him, what will I do? How will I take care of my children? What about money? How do I pay my bills? But I am too scared and dependent on him to leave him. Guess what? He must be sorry because he just sent me flowers again. That's the fourth time. First one said mean things. Second one slammed her on the wall, choked her. The third one beat her up, threatened to delete her. The fourth one, the beating was worse than the third one, but he is sorry because he gave me some flowers. And now the last one say, I got flowers today. Today was a special day. It was the day of my funeral. Last night, he deleted me. If only I would have gathered the courage and strength to leave him. If only I could have received help from the women's shelter. If only I asked somebody to help me, but I did not ask for help. So I got flowers today, but that was the last time because it was my funeral. That's how she was deleted. This poem is by Paulette Kelly. That's the name of the lady that wrote this poem, Paulette Kelly. The first time they told him cruel words and mean words, he's sorry because he gave me flowers. He slammed me on the wall and choked me. He's sorry because he gave me flowers. He beat me and threatened to delete me. He's sorry because he gave me flowers. He beat me worse than the last time and told me, but where do I go? I don't have money. How do I take care of my children? And he gave me flowers. So he is sorry. And finally, he gave me now a bouquet of flower. Remember, flower, flower, flower. Now I have a lot of flower. You know, when you go to somebody's funeral, there's a lot of flowers. Now he gave me flower for the last time because it is my funeral. I've been deleted. I'm gone because I didn't ask for help, because I did not speak up, because I did not tell somebody, see something, say something. I couldn't stand up for myself. Now I got the whole flower from the whole world because everybody is at my funeral. The answer is not for you to walk away. The only answer is not for you to leave your marriage. The only answer is not for you to divorce him. There are other avenues. You can go get help. You can talk to your spouse to go see a counselor. You can go see a therapist. You can go get into a relationship coach. You can talk to somebody. There are some pastors that do counseling. There is nothing that is broken that cannot be fixed, but it takes two to tango. You cannot say, oh, he's not, I want to go get help for the abuse, they're abusing me. I want to go get help for him hitting me. No, he must be willing to also come with you because you are not the one that is abusing you. Somebody else is abusing you, and that person needs to come there. And for my brothers who get abused, but they don't say nothing, you are so scared to speak because you think, I'm a macho man. I'm a macho man. How can I say something? My brothers, speak up. We need more men to speak up. We need more men to speak up because women think it's okay before a man says one, you have slapped him. Before a man can say it, because you know we teach our boys, don't hit a man. So now you want to take advantage. You want to hit men. Every time they say something, you hit them and say, hit me now, hit me now. If you're a man, hit me now. You're trying to dare him to hit you. You're trying to push him to hit you. Then when he hits you, you turn around and say, look at you, woman beater. You're beating a woman. You beat him first. You hit him first. What do we teach our children? Keep your hands to yourself. A listening ear with your mouth, low voice, inside room voice. Keep your hands to yourself and a walking feet. That's what we tell children in the school. You say inside voices. That means don't scream. Inside voices, baby. Make sure you are paying attention. Keep your hands to yourself and have a walking feet. That means don't run in the classroom. Don't be running up and down. You hurt yourself and hurt somebody. Guys, we have to do that even as adults. Abuse, toxic relationship is not good for anybody. Don't let nobody deceive you and say, it's normal now. You know the way we say, normal now. Everybody, you want to tell me your husband don't hit you? You want to tell me your father wasn't hitting your mother? Let us not normalize abuse. Let us not normalize abuse. There is nothing normal about it. All right, guys? I just wanted to share that poem with you by Paulette Kelly. That poem is very powerful. Okay? All right, let me see. Chinda and Stella, thank you for my stars. Let me see. All right. What is going? What is what? Well, what is going on? It's mommy unique. Okay, I'm not seeing that one. Okay, what is good to have someone that you talk to? You must have somebody you talk to, somebody that doesn't judge you, somebody that will not give you advice and say, go there. It's better for you to go there. Give one is better. You know, for your children, be very careful. Mommy, some of these victims can't live because of what their parents are getting from the abuser. So they will advise that, yeah, we already said that. Most of these people, you come back, your mother will say, eh, what did you come back here? Please leave my house before your husband come here and get angry. Leave my house before your wife come here and be angry. Because go, eh, a woman that takes care of us, a woman that gives us money, a woman that pays my hospital bill. You know you can't afford it. Now you want me to suffer with you. No, it's not happening. No, go back to your husband's house. That's why I said the pressure from the society, the pressure from our families. Your mother will say, eh? Do you want them to mapulam niwu in the village meeting? I will not get my share anymore in church. You better go back there. Do you know what your father did to me? I took it from your father. So go back there and go take it from your husband too. Instead of them to say, come, let us talk. This is supposed to be your wife, the rib of your rib. If she does something you don't like, we are her parents. Your parents are there. Call us. Let us come and do peace that is eating. If this girl is your daughter, my son, do you want somebody hitting your son like that? Let there be a family intervention. Let people find out ways to help you guys be in that relationship, because abuse is not good for nobody. Okay? I used to have a friend that likes her husband's beating. She said is love. I told you. I told you. Some people tell you, like there was a girl, she was telling me, Mama Unique, when you say this jealousy is not good, jealousy is good though. Like my husband is very jealous. If he sees me talk to a man, he would tear my clothes. He would tear my clothes and naked me. So because of that, I don't speak to no man. You know, my husband is, my husband see me now sitting with a man, he goes crazy and fights the man. Don't you know Mama Unique is love? I say, eh? Whoever told you this is love? Why is he? I say it has nothing to do with you. He is insecurity. Why is he so insecure that you're gonna leave him? Any man that says hello to you is taking you away. Okay? This is deeper than you think. It's deeper than you think. And that's why I always tell them, don't leave your husband. I'm not telling you to leave your husband. I'm not telling you to leave your wife. I'm telling you to go get help. Toxic relationship, abusive, is not good for your children. It's not, you heard what our sister said. She has seen her father do this to her mother. She doesn't like it. In her own case, she learned and said, I will never let somebody do. What if she said, okay, and attract the same men like her father? Do you know it can happen? Because that is the kind of men she has ever known, her father. She will also attract men like that. Don't you know it can happen? That's why you have to be very careful. Okay? Evangelist say evil. Oh my God. Yeah, it's true. She told me, she said, I like it like that. When he hits me and then we do the makeup sex, it's so good, mommy. It's so good. And then tomorrow again, he will hit you and makeup sex. One of these days, he will hit you. You won't get up to even have the makeup sex. You have children. Is that what you want your child to think it's okay for a man to beat him, beat her, and then have sex with her? Or you want your son to think it's okay to beat a woman and then turn around and have makeup sex with them? You have to be very careful. So sad and disheartening. Yes, my darling, so sad and disheartening. Marriage is what? Marriage is not do or die. Yes, so yes, is not. Is not. Okay, marriage is, yeah. That's why I tell you guys, when you know better, you do better. Now you know. Okay, you know better. You know, evangelist said there is no change in them. These people are what we call narcissistic. Have you heard that word before? Narcissistic personalities. Narcissistic or a narcissist, these people, sure, they think they are right. They think they are smarter than you. They are very manipulative. They are very intimidating. They are very controlling. They are very chauvinistic. It's all about them. Everything that happens, they will find a way to turn it around and it becomes your fault. If they hit you, you know, if you didn't say that thing to them, they wouldn't have hit you. If you were not looking at them the way you're looking, they wouldn't have torn your dress. If you were not wearing that dress, they wouldn't have naked you in front of your friends. If you were not staying too long on the phone, they wouldn't have cut the phone on you. If you were not liking your job too much, they wouldn't have cut. Everything is your problem. Everything is, there is a justification for whatever they do to you. Everything they do to you, there is a justification. You look at them the wrong way. You said the wrong thing. It's your fault. It's your fault. You have to be very careful. God, please help us in this crooked world, though. What's all this wickedness, my dear sister? I don't know how a woman will go take a man, somebody else's child, as a husband, and then begin to abuse them. Or on the other hand, a man go to somebody's house and take somebody's daughter and then begin to abuse her. What is there for you to gain? What? You say you love her. Is that what love is all about? If that's your daughter, would you let somebody treat her like that? Financial constraint is the major issue. Yeah, that's why that's my unique. Let me be honest with you. That's why I always want to empower you guys. A woman that has no job is a devil's workshop. People will intimidate you, people will abuse you, people will take advantage of you, people will manipulate you, people will use you, people will compete with you, people will just treat you anyhow because they know you can't take care of yourself. My sister, if you didn't hear anything I've been saying today, please hear this. Make sure you are doing something with your life. Even if it is to sell corn, roast corn in front of your house, do it. Even if it is to fry akara and sell in front of your house, do it. If you know how to do do it. You know how to do agidi jollof. Make sure you have a way of getting 2 naira, 3 naira in your hands that is not from your husband. 2 naira, 3 naira that is in your hands that does not belong to somebody else. Ego aka. I don't know whether you have heard that thing before. Money talks. Ego aka. When you are, if I'm dependent on my husband, I can't eat without him. I can't dress without him. If he gets mad at me, he takes all my clothes, put it in the bathtub, put kerosene and burn it. What thing I go talk? Unless he goes and buy another one for me, I can't buy. Well, if he tells me and my children are not going anywhere, we will see it. Where can we go? I don't have the money. Make sure you are financially stable. Don't be a lazy woman. I always tell you guys, what are you bringing to the table? Sex is not enough. Oh, sex. All of us think because we are slave mama, we have boom, 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 and boom, 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 and then we can do it. One leg in Cameroon, one leg in Ghana, one leg hanging from the chandelier. You can go 10 rounds at a time. You think that's what you're bringing. After sex, what next, babe? Tell me, what next? Okay, he sleeps with you 10 rounds on Monday, 10 rounds on Tuesday, 10 rounds on Wednesday, 10 rounds on Thursday, 10 rounds on Friday, 10 rounds on Saturday, 10 rounds on Sunday. Don't you think by Monday he's tired? The next thing he'll start asking you, are we not going to eat in this house? Oh, you see that all the time, those 1 week he was giving you 10 rounds. He didn't care whether you can cook or not. Now that all the 10 rounds is over, you now start asking him, yeah, Akindeji, you don't know how to cook? So Akindeji, you can't clean the house. You say, now give me money, let me go do my hair. Do you even? So you don't work? Now he's beginning to see that you can't cook, you can't clean, you can't work. So sex is not everything. Sex is not the be all and end all. Because some of us will think as long as we have good shape. You see this boom, 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 they follow. Boom, boom, they follow. Yeah. You guys saw my wedding picture, eh? You saw how baby was hot. Baby was hot. Baby is still hot. Don't get it twisted. Mama Unique is still hot. Don't get it twisted. But baby is no longer that slim. Baby is now a mother of 3, 24, 22, and 20-year-old children, 2 boys and 1 girl. That time my hair was boom. Now I have to go cut my hair because the hair, they give me too much trouble. I don't get time. Old age don't set in. So whatever you think, oh, you are muscle man, you have 6-pack, pamper. After you not gonna be 6-pack, you go become 1-pack. Just a good big 1-pack of farina, a good 1-pack of beer stomach. Because what? It's no longer 6-pack. You don't have time again to go. My name of bottle meaning no. Thank you. Do you understand my uniques? Everything falls. So if you like, go do BBL. You get Nash. You don't get Nash. See my Nash. After After some time, that nyash go begin to fall. That nyash no go stand where it used to stand. That's when you see some of these girls. The nyash has moved. Is now by the side. On the side here, the nyash have moved from the back. Is guys, please leave me alone. I don't want to laugh. The nyash has gone from behind. He's now by the side. The boom 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 that was here, this size, has now gone from boom 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 to pew. He's not touching the belly button. All the fake lashes don't pafuka. All the brows that you did, they no longer stay. They don't disappear. Your hair, if all the, what do you people call that thing you people do in front? Hey, what do you, my daughter says? There's something my daughter calls it. Is it baby hair? When you people use those things and do baby hair no fix stay anymore. You use brush, you put gel, then we show too. You do baby hair, heat Maggie, baby hair nothing like this. You put makeup. You be toto. You wipe makeup. Oh, it's in me. I don't put foundation. But let us say you are somebody that put a lot of. I only put lipstick and eye pencil. But let us say you be makeup mama. You beat, my daughter says beating your face. You beat your face, and beat it from one race to the other. You have beat your face so much that you are no longer black. You are now Caucasian. You are no longer black. You are now an Asian woman. You have done the one that your eyes is now like this. You have done the one where your cheek is now like this. When you pull out the makeup, your true self will come out. Baby hair is like this. Eyelashes is like that. Lip is like this. Eye like this. People change. Things change. The Bible says, do not be deceived, for God is not mocked. Whatsoever you sow, that you shall also reap. Be very careful, my uniques. Don't say, Mama Unique did not tell you. Be very, very careful. Open your eyes. When I saw the picture of that girl, I wanted to come and show you guys. This is somebody's daughter. This is somebody's daughter. Look at her back. Guys, look at her. I don't know how. Let me show you. Look at her back. You can see it here. Look at her back. You see the scars? Look at her back. Let me get the one on her hand. Look at that. Look at the one on her hand. See? Scars everywhere. And this was the man that professed love to her. That's the man that professed love to her. That professed love. She said everybody has seen her nakedness. Everybody, because it doesn't matter where she is. Once the man gets upset, he's going to beat her, whoop her real good with belt, and then tear her clothes. After tearing her clothes, then you take her back. Hey, Chineke na humiliation. Is that not one of the signs I told you? Humiliation, isolation, verbal abuse, they abuse you with their mouth, physical touch, they put hands on you, they put paws on you, they isolate you, you lose your voice, you don't even recognize who you are anymore. My unique, shine your eyes. Knowledge, they say, is power. I've given you the knowledge today. I don't just come. You people, hey, Mama Unique, every day you come, you teach us. I don't just teach you guys because I like to teach you guys. I teach you guys because I want to create awareness. I want you to shine your eyes. I want you to see that all that glitter is not gold. When you begin to see the signs, run as fast as your leg can take you. There is fire on the mountain. Run, run, run. There is fire on the mountain. Run, run, run. A big, big fire. Run, run, run. A big, big fire. Run, run, run. And the fire is out. Save your life. Onye dị ndụ na-alụ di. Onye dị ndụ na-eme enyi nwoke. Onye dị ndụ na-enwe fiancé. Ọwụ na-edịghị ndụ, you cannot have all that. What did I tell you guys? Set boundaries for yourself. Most of the time, the problem with all these things is boundaries. You don't want to set boundary. You have seen that this man uses his mouth to call you ashawo, apunapuna, and yet instead of setting those boundaries and saying, nah, any day you call me anything that is not my name, I won't take it from you. My name is Akudo, it's not Ashawo. My name is Akudo, it's not Anoya. My name is Akudo, it's not Nketa. My name is Akudo, it's not Pusu. Don't call me that. But we are so scared to set boundaries because we think if we set those boundaries, those men will not come, those women will not stay. We know that that slave mama who is giving you money, buying you a car, opening business, but every time he gets angry, he slaps you. Every time he gets angry, give me the key. He takes the key from you. Every time he gets angry, he comes and locks up the shop. So now you don't want to say anything. You don't want to set boundaries and say, "Nay, I know you opened this stuff for me, but you cannot come every day and embarrass me because you called me, I didn't answer the phone. Do you know if I'm with a customer? Do you know if I was helping a customer? If you call me and you left a message, give me some time to call you back. Don't be coming here and embarrassing me in my shade. Don't be coming here and belittling me in my shade. That is not right. Babe, let's talk." You don't scream, you don't shout, you don't stay on the main road and be screaming. No. Communication. Sit down and tell him. That is setting boundaries. My uniques, learn to set boundaries. Remember what I told you guys. You teach people how to treat you. You, not me, not your husband, not your mother-in-law, not your father-in-law, not your mom, not your daddy, not your sister. You are the only one that will tell people, "Hey, this is how you treat me." And the only way you teach them is by setting boundaries around you. By knowing that don't come. I told you guys, one guy was telling a story about how he now dates married men, and how he dates married women, about how he was sleeping with his boss. I was just listening. After some time, when he finished, he thought he was talking to because she was talking to the girl, but I was there. And I turned around, I said, "Listen to me. You see this nonsense story, just like this." I said, "Nah." He said, "Yes. I didn't want to insult you. I just said it nicely like this." I said, "Nah." He said, "Yeah." I said, "You see this nonsense story you told today about how you like to date married women because you think their husband is not satisfying them and you are God's gift to satisfy them. Don't you ever tell this story again whenever you see me. If this is how you and this girl talks, we go talk like that. But when you see me, cut it out. I don't listen to those stories. I don't entertain those stories. Why would a young man like you, who is not married, sit down here and talk about how you're sleeping with all the married women at your work? Do you think we should clap for you? Do you think we should say, kudos, my brother? Do you know one day you're going to be married?" I said, "Babe, what goes around comes around. That is what you will reap. Whatever you sow, that's what you will reap. You cannot sow banana and then reap pineapple. It doesn't work that way. Since your preference is married women, horror, young boys and your wife, because since it's what you like." He was so disappointed. He just stood there and was looking at me. He said, "Well, I never thought of it that way. I didn't look at it that way, Mama Unique. I am so, so sorry." I said, "I was just listening. You and this girl just talking like this girl is a married woman. And look at the way you are telling her, and she's here laughing about how you're sleeping with married women and their husband went and caught you. And why are you entertaining this kind of story? Don't tell me. I don't want to hear. Keep your story to yourself. I don't want to hear." Set boundaries, my uniques. That man that is engaging you, set boundaries. That woman that is you are in love with, set boundaries. Don't let her come and punch you every time she doesn't agree with you. When you people talk, he will do this thing to your head. Gaga's wicked. This man, you too, they do. And you think it's funny. One day you'll be with your boss and she will come there and do that on the shade on, and then you start crying. She has insulted you. But you are letting her do it now that you guys are in dating. Set boundaries. When you set boundaries, you will be in a better position to identify this. There are so many signs, so I just gave you guys only 10. There are so many signs. All right. And I'm going to leave you guys here. Let me see before I leave you guys. Guys, I think I'm coming down with a cold. I'm telling you, I'm coming down with a cold. Who these children? All right, guys. All right, before I leave you guys, Unquacha Blessing say, Set boundaries for yourself, my unique. That's right. Chiamaka says, Super Mama. Thank you, baby. Gonzalez is laughing. My brother, that's true. EAD will say very true. Casey Mabel, whatever you do with another person's wife, so shall another man. What goes around comes around. If your preference is sugar mummies, sweetie, your wife will be somebody's sugar mommy. Somebody go they enjoy your wife really good. Maybe waiting you like, it go happen to you now. Because whatever you set out into the atmosphere, that is what comes to you. Remember what I told you guys. You can never attract what you attack. If you're busy here attacking marriages, sweetie, you can never attract a good marriage. You will also attract those things that you are attacking. Stella said, quite unfortunate. That is so. Ruth and for say not funny. It's not funny at all. It's not. Set boundaries with what you don't like. Tell people what you don't like. What you don't like. If you don't like a man, one girl was telling me, Mama Unique, I thought by now my husband will stop smoking. When I met him, he was smoking. I told him I don't like him smoking. He told me he will stop. That when I met him, he was only taking 5 sticks of cigarette a day. Now he's smoking almost a packet, 2 packets. And when I tell him, he said, after all, did you not know I was smoking before? But Mama Unique, I thought he was going to stop. I said, my sister, you see, he's using that to blackmail you. Because when he was dating you, he was smoking in the car. He was going around with you smoking. You will tell him you don't like it, but he will tell you, well, I smoke. That's what I do. Okay? And you say, let me wind the window down. And then you look away. This is your smoke. Now he doesn't want to stop it. He's smoking more. Even though your prayer is for him to stop. But now he has to be his decision. Because he said you saw it and it was okay with you. I had another sister. When she was dating this man told her, I like women that have big boobs and women that have big behind. This girl is very nice, slim, small boob and small behind, but very nice, slim. And then when she told me, I said, sister, but he has already told you he likes women with big boobs. Are you okay with it? He said, yeah. I asked him, so if you like women with big boobs, why are you dating me? And the man said, well, variety is it? I always go for the ones with big boobs and big, but now you are moderate. Let me try moderate too. I said, sister, I think indirectly he's telling you, I will try moderate, but I will still be going for the big one. My unique, did I lie? Well, what did you people understand from that statement? Somebody put it in the comment section. What did you understand from I like big women with big boobs? And then the guy asked, but I don't have big ones, so why are you with me? He said, well, I said, let me try the moderate one. So are you saying, let me try the moderate one now, but I will go back to the big one? That's how I saw it. Maybe I'm wrong. That's how I looked at it. So the girl agreed. Whenever the girl told me herself, whenever they'll be going somewhere on a date to eat or something, when she sees women with big boobs, she will turn around to the man and say, look. I know that's the kind of girls you like. The man will say, you know the way men are. The man will say, yes, ooh, la la. The guy will say, stop it. And it was a joke for them. It was a joke for them. Okay? Whenever they go to their club or whatever they go to, the girl told me that she will be looking out for women with big boobs and big behind and be showing the man. Look, that one over there. That one there is big and that one is big. Among 2 of them, which one do you like? The man will say, you know the way men do. I like her because she is a little bit bigger than her. But if I get her too, I don't mind. And they were laughing. And whenever she tells me this story, I will look at her and say, sister, you're playing with fire. Oh. Mama Unique, I'm seeing some red flag here and there. You're playing with fire. Oh. She said, no. He said that I'm the only one. He's not going to chase anyone, that I am it. He doesn't want any of the big boobs anymore. I am it. I say, okay. A year into the relationship, the man found another girlfriend that has a boom. Even this one reach here. And then the girl was sending pictures, nude pictures and stuff to him. And she was going through the phone one day and she saw it. And then 2 of them started fighting about it, started going about it, started doing things about it. And then she was so mad. So finally, they came into my coaching program. So I was talking to her. I said, okay, what happened? She said, no, Mama, you need to talk to him. This is not fair. This is disrespectful. Why would he go get somebody? You told me that you're done with all the people with big boobs. Do you know what the man said? My uniques. Right in front of me. I was sitting here, the girl was here, and the man was here. There was a table. Two of us, we were coaching. As she was talking, the man was keeping, the way men are, the man was just like this on his phone. Just like this. So when she finished talking, I told the man, I said, bros, can you please put your phone down? We are in a coaching session. So let's find the root of the problem so we'll know. So the man just took the phone, turned the phone upside down, turned around to the girl. Units. Women, we do too much. The man turned around to the girl like this, turned around to the girl and said, did you not know that this is who I am? Hey, my unit. Say, hell. The man turned around and said, do you not know that that is who I am? From the first day I met you 2 years ago, I told you I like women with big boobs. I am a boob man. I like boobs. And I told you. You asked me, do you remember you asked me, why am I with you? And I told you, I saw you, I like you, you're everything I want in a woman. You don't have big boobs, but let me try you. Is that not what I told you? The girl's mouth was open like this. The girl did not know he was going to say that in front of me. The girl's mouth was just open. And the man turned around and said, when I met you newly, were you not the one that showed me women with big boobs? Which one is bigger? Is that the one I like? The girl said, but I thought it was just a game. You know what the man said? The man looked at her and said, babe, don't start something you can't finish. Che! I say, che! I say, God, oh, God, oh. I was just pinching myself. I was just quiet like this, listening. Because you have to listen. You don't talk. When you're doing coaching, counseling, therapy, you let people talk so you can hear what they're saying. So I kept quiet. I turned to the girl. I said, did you hear what he said? Do you have anything to say back? The girl said, I thought it was a game. Why would I stay with you and be showing you women with big boobs? I thought you told me you wanted to try small. You know what the man said? Yes, I tried small and I don't like it. The man said, I tried small, but I don't like it. I like big boobs. So, but I like you. I like you. You are good for me. That's why I say you can stay, but you have to be okay with me having somebody by the side with a big boobs. You have to be okay with it. I turned around to the girl. I said, did you hear what he said? He said, you have to be okay. So are you going to be okay with it? The girl said, oh, no. Oh, no. No, I will not. I will not. We tried and tried to see if we can patch it up, tried and tried. At the end of the day, the guy said, you know what? This is too much for me. The stress is too much for me. I can't concentrate on work. I can't do anything because she is nagging all the time. She's checking my phone. She's checking everything. I can't live like this. So you have to move out. And the guy said, okay, well, I have to move out too because I am not happy. I'm miserable. I'm crying every night. Whenever you don't come back, I'm thinking, where are you? So I got to go. And the girl left. Longest time, a year or two, when she came back to me, I told her, I said, sister, you see, you remember the question that man asked you? She said, what? Never start what you can't finish. See, we want to pretend. We want to see red signs, but we want to pretend like it's okay. The man, they smoke Igbo, you did that, they smoke Igbo too, because you think once you marry and start having children, he will stop smoking. The man is there doing mini. You know you don't like mini, but you say, well, he's rich now. After all, the mini is not affecting him now. He still runs a business. He still has a car, so it's okay. You know you are not okay with it. You know you are not okay with it. You know after he starts acting like Onishina Rema. That's why he wants to hit you. That's why he wants to be mean to you. You know the effects of that but you want to pretend like you don't see it because you don't want to lose them. Set boundaries. Set boundaries and teach people how to love you and how to treat you. If they are not loving, remember the video I did. If you haven't watched it, go to my playlist and you see it. You cannot keep somebody that does not want to be kept. If they want to go, they will go. No matter how you manipulate them to stay, they will leave. If they are abusing you when you are dating, babe, they will still abuse you when you are married. When you're dating is when they put their best foot forward, when they pretend to be good. And if right now they are not pretending, their pretense is hitting you. Trust me, when they marry you, how get you get more boxing? Boxing. Teach people how to love you and teach people how to treat you. All right, my units. Let me leave you guys. I just wanted to share that with you guys today. I just come to say I love you. All right, Regina says set boundaries with what you like. That is okay. Casey Mabel, I see you. Evangelist say you're doing well, ma. Thank you, my love. Stella Nene says setting boundary is very important. Teach people how to treat you. Teach people. When people are loving you the way they want to love you, that's not good for you. You have to let them love you the way you want to be loved. Maybe the way you want to be loved is you like physical touch. And here I'm trying to give you words of affirmation. Don't you see I'm loving you wrong? Because that's not what you do. Teach them how to identify your love languages and how to love you the way you need to be loved. Okay? Cynthia said we should learn to set boundaries in our relationship. Stephanie, mommy, I've learned more things today. I am so happy for you, my love. I am so happy. Neka say, mommy, thank you so much. Your teaching have learned a lot. Thank you, baby. Set boundaries. Pretty Choma, how are you? Thanks, mommy, for the teaching. Umokro Sarah, I see you. Jennifer Steven, I see you. Chiamaka, I see you too. Let me see. Let me go down. Stella Nene say, exactly, ma. Teach people how to love you. Nick, I say, thank you so much, mommy, for your teaching, ma. I've learned a lot today. Cynthia is my first time. I really love your teaching. Welcome, baby. Cynthia is your first time. Please make sure you click and follow us, okay? Come join my family. We learn a lot here. We learn a lot and we do a lot here. We empower you so you can empower yourself and empower people around you. We go live 3 times during the week. We go live on Tuesday, 6 p.m., Thursday, 6 p.m., and Saturday, 6 p.m. Nigerian time, 12 noon my time. And then on Sunday, we go live too at 1 when we talk about spiritual empowerment. I'm a Christian, so I use the word of God to empower you. All right? Come be part of our family. Martin Wankwo, welcome to my life. Set boundaries. Stephanie, mommy, thanks for today's teaching. All right, guys. All right, guys, let me tell you something. Know who you are and whose you are. Abusive relationship is a no-no. It's a no-no. Don't just settle because you feel that, oh, once I settle, at least I have a man. At least I have a man. No, you don't. Okay? Christopher Simon, Sylvester Chikwado, Judith Ikaba, Taiwo Abike, Umokoro Deborah, Umokoro Sarah, Stephanie Dim, Beloved, and yeah, you guys are gonna get 1 gigabyte, okay, for coming and sharing your your views. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 9 of you. You guys are going to share, okay? Let me see. Is Evangelist here? Evangelist will be the. Let me see. Guys, I think I'm coming down with a cold. Lives have been empowered spiritually and physically and both emotionally. Thank you, my love. Thank you, Chinda. Francis Mary, thank you for coming. Eze Justina, thank you for coming. I thought I saw Evangelist here. Okay, Evangelist is here. So Evangelist will be a vendor, okay? Evangelist, you give those 9 people 1 gigabyte. I'm in a good mood today. Let's get data today. It's not every day I'm in a good mood. Not every day I give out data. But today I'm in a good mood because today is a good topic. Okay. Thank you, man. Nkwacha blessing. I'm going to call you. I want to make you one of the moderators in my unique page. Okay. I'm gonna call you, so I'm gonna talk to you. So you can be one of the moderators because I see so many things they post there. Anything that has to do with money ritual, anything that has to do with love potion. I see some people say, call this number for your love potion. They don't know, say we know they do love potion for unique. We are uniques. Love, find us. Okay? So anything that has to do with love potion, that has to do with ritual for money, that has to do with what else do I see? Some naked pictures of girls or some porn something, please delete it. Okay, I'm going to call you. Once we see that, you delete it. We don't need them doing all that. Okay, so I'm going to call you later on and we're gonna talk. My uniques, we have to love ourselves and know how to move on. Love yourselves. Sometimes we are so scared to move on. Moving on is a gradual step. In America, yeah, if you are in an abusive relationship, we don't just come and tell you leave. We'll come and give you resources. We'll come and help you. We'll come and find shelter. Women shelters around. We come and if you don't have a job, we help you get a job. We do all that, and then we have an escape plan. An escape plan is we have some code word. We tell you once he starts hitting or once she starts doing something, the code word might be ice cream. The code word, just call a friend. Give us one friend who is going to be like a safeguard for you. So once he starts getting bad, you can, even if you can't have time to call, text your friend ice cream, and your friend will immediately call 911. And know whenever he sees that word ice cream, that means you are in danger, and people will come and help you escape. The police will come and help you. I know in Nigeria we are not that developed to do all that, but when you see something, say something. You live in a yard and you see Papa Emeka. Every day Papa Emeka is maltreating Mama Emeka. Papa Emeka is in front of you. There was this video I saw on Facebook. Did you people see it? The girl was giving the mother a bath and was beating the mom with a stick. Did anybody see that video? And somebody was somewhere videoing. How can you be videoing it just to show us instead of you to walk up there and say, Madam, this is an old woman. Stop hitting your mother. Stop doing that. When you see something, say something. Don't be too busy trying to video it for it to go viral. Everything is not about viral. You know your big brother. He beat his wife, Okopia decimal 5 He beat his wife black and blue. You know. You are in your room with headphones, listening to music. I'm not saying go start fighting your brother, but you can be that woman's savior and come out. You know your brother won't hit you. You can come up and say, brother, it's enough. Brother, it's enough. Madam, go over there, go over there. Brother, Biko, I'm begging you. Brother, it's enough. You can intervene. You can help. You can do something. Be the change you want to see. I was watching, I don't know whether, did you guys see the video? The woman was giving the mother a bath and she will hit the mother, and she will use stick. Hi, Jesus, it broke my heart. This is an old woman. Oh, coordinate this woman, the woman didn't, because she will tell the woman, they work again a wall. They work again a wall, and the woman don't know where the wall is. Oh, recall the concussion nishi. The woman is like this, looking around. Yeah, peer. The woman is looking at, God, oh my God. Nobody should treat my mother like that. If you treat my mother like that and I hear it, Munagi, who get bishop, I am archbishop. I will show you the other side of me you haven't seen. How dare you treat somebody's mother like that? I don't know whether it's her mother. I don't know whether it's her mother-in-law. Guys, did you see this video I'm talking about? Let me see. Did you guys see the video? It was circulating on WhatsApp. Let me see. Let me see if you saw the video. Did anybody see that video? Terrible. Okay, I don't think you guys saw it. Your mom, this is too bad. Yes. Kama, if you see how this girl was whooping the mom, I don't know whether it's her mom or her mother-in-law. She was, I think the woman, I don't know whether she pooped on herself or had an accident. I don't know what it was, but she was trying to give her a bath. Jesus, this woman was naked. Appear. Come on, when you could get lost, sister. They were talking a wall. Hey, nah, see Jesus Christ. What is this? Oh, go to no. Why would you treat Old women are like children. They don't think that much again. Why would you do that to your mother or your mother-in-law? Even if it's your auntie, you don't treat a human being like that. But you can see the video, somebody is inside taking a picture. Because more for the attic at the thing, here they can on the kitchen, like kitchen edge zinc. You will see he was just there taking the picture, going live for people to see. Instead of coming out and telling this girl, don't whoop this woman, she's your mother. If you don't want her, call your other siblings to come and take her. Do something, be the change you want to see out there. You see your sister, her husband, the coach, iron, Diana. What do? You put headphones and go into the room. See, monkey no see, no hear. So because you can't see it, you can't hear it, you think it's okay. Step up. Say something. You're not gonna go fight because you don't want to be like them, but say something. You can save a life by saying, brother, it's enough. I know what she did that day, ma, or whatever, but brother, because Akuzla, it's okay, because you can save her. That can be the difference between her and 6 feet below. Okay? It is well. Whoever the person is to her. But no, I don't care whether it's her mother-in-law or her auntie. If you see this video, I will see. I don't think my Facebook might strike me if I post it. I don't know who is the original person that had the video. If you see this video, you will cry. This woman was naked. And the girl was saying, what? That the woman, I think she's confused. You even come with Alzheimer's forgetting. He was saying, they were again at war. The woman was like this. They were again at war. The woman was like this, trying to find out where the wall is. Why the wall was right there. Yeah, we know she God. They were again. The woman they know like this. Oma will be wall. Oh my God. I was just imagining, what if this is my mother? What if this is my mother? Oh, Unix, I don't know. Karma is waiting. Karma is real. Karma does not miss no door. What you give is what you get. Paulina, welcome to my life. It is well. That's a new name. Please make sure you join us, okay? Make sure you join us. When there is no true love and rest of mind. Yeah, how can you treat your own mother like that? Who does that? Eh? Chinda say, Mama Unique, my auntie son, oh my God, poured kerosene in her mother's face. What? Poured kerosene in her mother's face because he was beating the wife and the mom stepped in. Elders were supporting the boy. What? Chinda, what are you saying? He was beating the wife and the mother came and said, stop, take it easy. And he poured kerosene. What kind of generation are we in? That you poured kerosene in your mother's mouth? I don't know what is going on in this world. God, please help me. I didn't see it, my child. I don't know. I don't think they will let me. If they would have let me, I would have posted that video. Somebody sent it to me. I cried. Because why would you be taking a video instead of you to go out there and help? That is, some of us can be mean. We mistreat our parents. Some of us, even to take, oh my God, this Christmas that left, they will eat and they will not give their mother. They'll be calling their mother witch. You are a witch because maybe they have gone to one prophet or one fake prophet who told them that their mother is the cause of them not having children, or their mother is the cause of them fighting with their husband, or their mother is a witch, or their mother is this, and they believe it. They will not give nothing to their mother. They treat their mother worse than a dog because the prophet told them, don't be giving your mother, she's evil. And they believe it. Your own mother, the woman that gave birth to you, that did not delete you when you were a baby, that did not delete you when you were a toddler, did not delete you when you were in elementary school, did not delete you until you went to college. Now you're working, now you have money, you are married now, he wants to delete you. I'm not saying that there are some mothers out there that are evil. I'm not saying that. But I'm saying, why is it that whenever you go to fake prophet, everything they tell you, my sisters, think about this. I will leave you with this. Why is it that every time you see a prophet, these ones that are fake, the only thing they tell you is who is trying to kill you, who is trying to delete you, who is behind you not progressing, who is behind your business? Why can't they prophesy? God say you be in good health. Why can't they prosper? God say everything you put your hands on will prosper. Why don't they prosper that God said that by his stripes you are healed? Why can't they prosper with prophesy with the word of God? All they tell you is they are monitoring you. They want to delete you. Is there a woman you were fighting with at work today? You say, yes, prophet. Yes, prophet. That woman has gone diabolical for you. That woman, Trimegara. If you can give me money, I'll pray for you. Why? My unique, ask yourself that question. Why? There are people that are evil. I'm not dismissing that. But why is that every time you see fake prophet, if they give you 10 prophecy, 9.5% of it is your sister, your auntie, your brother, your cousin, your uncle, where one delete you. That's all the prophecy is about. At the end of the day, my God is not an author of confusion. How can you come and tell me that the reason why my daycare, for example, is not growing is because my mama say it no go grow? If my daycare grow, who go enjoy? No be my mama. Why she go say make I no grow? If I no grow, wetin she gain? I no get, she no get. Who they suffer, na she they suffer. My unique, let us just think a little bit. I know people are evil. Yes, some mothers can do that. Some mothers some mothers can do and fathers can do that. But not every mother now. Not every father now. I told one of my sisters, she was telling me, oh, they say the reason why my husband is not doing well is because the father did something with him. Oh, they said, and then they went and gave the prophet money. The prophet paid. After about 1 year, he came back. Oh, they said that the thing they casted out has come back again. I have to bring money again. Now it's not the father, it's the mother. And they went and gave money. And then after that, 2 years after, they came back again. Oh, the next prophet said that now they have done and they have gone to tighten their powers. Now it is not, it's the mother, the father, and the sister. So that's why I have to give more money for more prayer. They went again and did. Then about 6 or 7 years after, she now came and told me, oh, guess what? They now say it's not the father and mother. They say it's the driver. The driver was the one that did juju for him so that he would not amount to anything. I looked at her, I said, my sister, have you ever thought maybe your husband is just lazy and doesn't want to do anything because he knows you are capable of taking care of the family? Have you ever thought that maybe your husband is a spoiled brat? Have you ever thought that maybe nobody did no juju for him? He is just lazy and doesn't want to do nothing because he knows you have a good job and you take care of the whole money. You take care of the whole family. Why is it that all these demons they've been casting away from him, every 1 year they will come back? Even the Bible says if you cast out a demon, they will roam around, and come back with 7 more. But you are trying to tell me your husband, since that deliverance is now a born again, is doing exploits for God. Why is the devil still coming all the time? He still doesn't want to work. Every business you open for him, after 3 months, the business has quenched. Every money you give him to start a business, he won't start it, he will eat it. Everything you give him, you give him money for hospital, he will eat it. You give him money to go repair the car, he will eat it. You give him money to go do something, he will eat it. And yet you want to tell me, I said, don't you think this is an excuse you give yourself so you feel better to protect your sanity? Because if you actually believe that this man is just lazy and this man does not want to work, you will feel bad about it. So it's easier to say somebody did juju for him. It's easier. It's easier for us to believe that somebody did something to me than to say, you know what, I don't feel good. Maybe I need to go check my blood pressure. I need to go check my sugar. Maybe I'm diabetic. Let me go check. Maybe I have high blood pressure. It's easier for us to say, Mama Unique did something for me to be having sugar than to say what I ate gave me diabetes. It's easier for us to say that. And Unique, shine your eyes, okay? When you see something, say something. When you see something, say something. Be the voice that other people are looking for. Be the voice that they are looking for. Remember, when you see these 10 signs, I'm going to say it again and I'm going to leave. Number 1, you lose yourself. You have lost yourself in that relationship. You can't recognize who you are anymore. That's number 1 sign. Number 2, you have lost your voice in that relationship. You can't speak up for yourself. You can't speak up for your children. You can't speak up for what you believe in or what you respect or value because your voice is gone. Number 3, you are pleasing people to the detriment of your own self. You are pleasing people against your faith, against your belief, against your values, against what you honor. You are doing anything just to please them because you think that's what you need to do. Because you have lost yourself, you have lost your voice, you have become a total people pleaser. Number 4 sign is isolation. They isolate you from everything you love and you hold dear. They make sure that nobody will come and see you. That's number 4. Your family is not good. Your best friend wants to seduce them. That's the lie they tell you. You know that's your friend, Mama Unique. The way she was looking at me, I think he's interested. You better tell her not to come here. And because you don't want anybody to take your man, you say, because Mama Unique, don't come back anymore. Don't come back anymore. They isolate you with lies. They isolate you that your sisters are jealous of you. They isolate you that your mom is greedy. They isolate you with lies so that everybody that you love stay away from you, so that you are solely dependent on them. That way they will carry you wholesale and then abuse you to their heart content. Number 5, they control you. Isolation leads to control. They control what you eat, what you wear, where you go, who are your friends, the kind of job you work. That is control. Number 5 sign. When you notice he's very controlling, he wants to check your phone, he wants to check your gas. You left today with full tank. Why are you back with half tank? It only takes you quarter tank. So the other quarter, where did it go? Baby, control is not caring for you. I explained the difference. Controlling you is to your own detriment. Caring for you is positive. When I care for you, I am positive. I want you to be safe. Nne, why do you want to go to the mall now? It's raining now. Why don't you wait tomorrow when the sun comes out, you go? Unlike controlling, you are not going anywhere. Write the list of what you have. Even though the weather is not good today, the weather might be good tomorrow. You are not going anywhere. Write your list, give me, let me go buy for you because I don't want you to go anywhere. That's the difference between control and caring for you. Number 6, humiliation. They humiliate you, they belittle you, they make you the butt of the joke. Whenever they gather with their friends, they want to talk about you. You know my wife now. You know my wife is very stupid. You know she can't even cook. You know my wife now. She used to be beautiful, but look at her now. She has added so much weight. She's so fat. How glad me? She doesn't lose weight. I'll go get another girl. Oh. They want to humiliate you because they want to put you on your toes. They want you always guessing and guessing and guessing. Humiliation. They humiliate you. They don't care where they are in public, in the church, in the family, in front of your children, in front of family, in front of his friends. Everywhere they get angry with you, they will humiliate you there. They belittle you there and gaslight you. Number 7 says verbal insult. They call you everything under the sun that is not your name. They call you whatever they want. Stupid, idiot, idiot, poverty, the poor people, they call you all kinds of names. Everything they know what's hot. They know that you can, how do they say it? You can do something with me with bricks and stone, but the one that hurts me the most is what you said to me. They know physical you can forget, but verbal keep replaying in your head. Number 8 is physical touch. They put their hands on you, they put paws on you, they start controlling you with how they beat you, how they couple get the small 5 nanya because they want to beat you into alignment. Number 9, fault finding. They are always finding fault. You didn't do it right. The soup is good, but it's too salty. You did laundry very good, but you didn't wash the neck. Oh, the parlor, you cleaned it very well, but you didn't do the mirror. Oh, that curtain looks good, but you should have bought you. You should have bought yellow. Oh, that water sounds good, but I don't want that one. I want the. They always find fault, something you didn't do right. They never focus on your positive. They always point out your negative because that is a way to control you, isolate you, and humiliate you. Number 10, which is the final one, is blame. They blame you for everything. They blame you that the sky is blue. They blame you that NEPA took light. They blame you that there is no food in the market. They blame you that Buhari is the president. They blame you that Hope Uzodinma is the governor of Imo State. They blame you for things that concern you, that things that don't concern you. They don't care. They are just there to blame you because the way to blame you is to humiliate you, is to isolate you, is to make sure you lose your voice. Because if I'm blaming you for everything, you don't say anything. You lose your voice, then you lose your personality. You see how every one of them is connected. They blame you and then they find fault with, as they are finding fault with you, they are blaming you for those faults. Then they physically abuse you. then they verbally insult you, then they humiliate you, and then what do? They control you because they want to isolate you. Then they make sure you please them and do whatever they want because you have lost yourself and you have lost your voice. You see how all of them are related? That's all I have for you guys, okay? Now that you know better, go out there and do better. All right. Stephanie said, Rita suffer say terrible. Let me see. Cynthia, welcome to my family. I'm so happy you stayed. That's right, okay? Alex, say more grace, ma. Stella, Nene, say bless you, ma. Bless you too. Always blaming you for nothing, whether it concern you. Nkwacha, my sister, even they will blame you for making Buhari the president. They will blame you that Tinubu came out. They will blame you that Atiku came out. They will even blame you Kwakwa for Obi came out. It has nothing to do with you. Everything is your fault. Your children go to school and fight is your fault. Your children lose their pen is your fault. At promotion at their job, they didn't promote them. It's your fault. Because if you did what you're supposed to do, they would have gotten the promotion. If you prayed the way you're supposed to pray, they would have gotten the promotion. My unique, they blame you for everything. All right, guys, I am about to leave you guys. Take care of yourself and each other. I love you guys. Those of you that came out, 9 of you, Stella, please tell Evangelist to give them 1 gigabyte each for coming and staying. Love you guys. I'll see you guys on Thursday. New Year is Sunday. Yay! 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 All right, guys, take care of yourself and each other. Remember, you are beautifully and wonderfully made by God. That is why every single one of you is unique. Love you guys. Mwah. Bye-bye. 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 Bye-bye.